What's good, what's good, what's good? 108s, we got plenty of topics, plenty of situations, plenty of co-hosts, and we got a special guest. My man back from the dead, Uncle Lem, will be here in a minute, but you know how we do every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We bring you the heat, the information you need to hear, and also the facts. So listen, buckle up, go get your drinks. Don't be smoking, kids. It's not good for your health. We got a vapor on the scene tonight. Ooh, he's here. But guess what? We about to get started. I want y'all to enjoy the show. Woo! And we doing that game time characters and currency giveaway. Whew. Good luck. And yes, I took our last time winners. Y'all ain't gonna be double dipping around this motherfucker. Oh, my number 2 pencil almost slipped. Bats! See y'all in the next one. Woo! Enjoy the show.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. 108 dragon, stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a backslip. I could put a END to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it, binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Cuban cigar lit, I'm the victor with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech when you boys been? How you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you in your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn night forecast at 108 Dragons.
We are back. Yo, listen, man. Let me shout out the people in the chat real quick. Shout out to people in the chat, but shout out to my man Jack and Yobi for dropping that fraud. Those emojis, that's looking real nice. Shout out to you for using that. Stop doing shit on your PC, bloody.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
Listen, you messing up my screens, man. Come on, man.
I didn't do
God
nothing
damn.
with the PC. Don't blame me.
Anyway, damn. Let's
It's
go.
because of the fact that Bit jumped in. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I am
that's
not.
what it
I ain't gonna
is.
be taking blame for something I didn't do.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was. I thought it was you, Mom. I apologize. Be the last time you ever hear sorry, sucker.
This mother
He's
sucker
just
over
starting
here.
already hear slander.
Oh, let me see where you at.
You see the disrespect. I was like, not even 2 minutes in, he wants to blame me for something I didn't even do.
This time.
Justice for Bloody, man. Justice for Bloody.
Thank you.
Yo, listen, man, listen. Welcome back to the show, people. You already know how we do in these streets. You already know it's your boy Lemetius, a.k.a. Right Hand of Zeus. And, of course, we got a great panel, topics. And we're gonna get a little spicy today, man. We're gonna tear some Xbox heads up that I told y'all. Stop listening to people. Do your homework. Read the mathematics. Read your verses. Whatever you need to read. Get the information to your brain so you can understand and explain and get the situation under control when we talk about this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hobby we have called gaming. Boy, I'm gonna get messy. So I want y'all to clip that shit, share it. I don't care who he mostly attached. It's gonna get real today, but let's get to the gas. It's my man, pull up the PAX East, the beautiful white blondie in the building. It's my man back from the dead. What is poppin', bro? How you been?
Yeah, you got the shorter one from there on.
Oh, you came in here stunting?
Yeah.
You outside? You outside?
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, I've been having a great night last night and King's Fight Night and playing Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 with a bunch of guys. And then jumping in with Mike and Peter and some of our friends in Fortnite. Yeah, it's been a great time and playing different games. You know, with Blondie that she wants to get back into First Ascendant. Which I wish I had Bloody's RNG, because I'm definitely not getting those ultimates.
Yeah, Bloody trying to get me involved with that too.
You and
All right.
Scrubs.
All right,
I just
so let me
uninstalled it to make some room, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
damn.
this man. He said
Yeah,
Call of Duty
yeah.
takes the precedent. Well, if you uninstall
it
that
does.
X Defiant, you would have the space.
Yo, that cold. Yeah,
I'm gonna play
that
till
is-
it die.
Yeah,
I guess I'm
yeah,
gonna play
It's
till
been
it die.
dead. Let it go. Let it go.
You trying to resurrect it. That shit dead.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to
With
be like
that being
Elsa
said-
and let it go. Let it
With-
go.
With that being said, let's get to the second host with the most. You already know it's the man Bloody Knuckles. He got rams on his fingers. He got rams in his ears, rams on his nose, and I heard he trying to get ram nipple piercings. It's my man Bloody Knuckles.
What's good, everybody? You already know it's your boy Bloody Knuckles, aka the Gotham Gamer, the Mad Dragon of Xbox here. I was like, it's always a good time out here on the show with the boys and everything else. It's good to be on the show with Back, finally getting them on here. I was like, Bat was great to hang out with when we were at PAX, so I can't wait. Got a lot of great topics and a lot of things we got to get through. So you already know, let's do what we do.
Yo, listen, ladies and gentlemen, that might be a record. He stopped talking after like 40 seconds. Wow. I'm
don't
What are you
It
talking
was that
about?
long.
Literally 2 weeks ago, I didn't get more than 4 words out for an entire 2-hour show.
That was because
This is true.
No,
That
no,
was- Yo, look,
it doesn't matter.
That was because K Mega
It don't matter.
and my guy Big Cloud was on fire. You gotta let them drop their bars.
Yeah, but I still didn't.
You always dropping bars, bro. You a bar stealer. You a bar handler. You a bouncing bear on a dancing bear on a bar. You a bar in many ways. You a snicker bar. You got barred. I don't know. I don't know, bro. You're a little different outside, man. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of thinkings.
Yo, listen, man. This man is always serious. He's always in his bag. You would think he was an X-Bot, as real as he keeps it over there on that PlayStation Nation, but he demands better. He wants the top of the food chain to be top of the food chain with the services. He doesn't take the BS and he don't slide the PlayStation credit card through his ass cheeks like some of you clowns outside. It's my man, Big Cloud. He should be like Bit Killer or something. But what up, son?
What's good?
What you been playing? What you been playing, son? How you been?
Shit. Black Myth, been playing that Master Duel. That's pretty much what I've been playing in terms of what I've been doing. Been busy with my outside life, so I had to sign some paperwork yesterday, put all that stuff in, and waiting for the word back on how that goes, and then I got to do a test. So that's pretty much what I've been doing in the real world. Focus on that.
Okay. Well, hopefully everything works out for you. I know you're a smart individual. Definitely get it popping. Sure. And this guy, when he ain't saving lives, he's on the Dragon's Den or he's in Extra Fine trying to revive them dead bodies in there. I don't know what my man Scrub Nurse been doing, man. But shout out to my man Scrub Nurse, the Extra Fine Jesus.
Hey, what's going on? Glad to be here. We got Big Cloud in the building, so we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk some games. Yes, I've been playing a little Extra Fine, but really I hadn't had a chance to play hardly anything. But it's double XP weekend. I figure I'd go on there, knock out that battle pass, have a little fun. They got new operators in there, so it's a good time. After playing the Call of Duty beta, I'm almost like refusing to go back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 until Black Ops 6 comes out, because I enjoyed it with the Omni movement, the shooting, everything is just so good. It's like I'm not going back. I'm gonna play X Defiant until the server shut down, which will probably be like 2 weeks after Call of Duty comes out. So we'll see. Let's have
All
some
right,
fun.
let me get to this. My man Vic in the building, man. Yo, shout out to Vic, man, for that wonderful and gracious $2 super chat, man. He says, "What's up, motherfuckers?"
He said, "What's up,
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to this amazing chat. First of all, before I do anything else, let me shout these members out, man. Y'all been doing an excellent. Wow. Oh, there you go. You members out here in the street, man. Right now, we're gonna do the giveaway for Game Time. Character is your currency book.
Yo, let's
Good luck.
Thank you, RSJ fan. X Defiant is
Thank
awesome.
you. I was like, let's give these people a round of applause for the support. Give them some love.
That's right. That's greatly appreciated. So let me bring this up. Let's get this started. We got the names and the wheels already, man. We're going to click this button. Good luck to the people. Remember, Game Time is your currency. Is the name of the book for my man Hip Hop Gamer. So let's hit that spin real quick. Let's see who's going to get this win, man. Let's see what happens, man. And yes, I took Hoggy out and my man Jay. No. They're gonna think it's rigged.
Rigged.
Hey, yo, it's rigged. It's someone on the panel.
Straight up rigged.
Yo.
Every time it's somebody who was just on the podcast or is on the podcast.
Wow.
Rigged.
No, it's a trend here,
I
people.
mean,
No, it's a trend.
I can't get my name on the wheel, but it's okay. It's whatever.
It's a
Just
trend.
like I can't even be
You know,
on
the
the
same
wheel.
thing happened on Original Next Level Gaming. The first time I went on in a while, I won a hat from them.
You know what?
Enjoy
Congratulations.
yourself. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
babe.
thanks.
You know, I'm gonna have to start removing people's names. I can't remove the people that support, but god damn, back. That's 2 shows straight.
First it was Hargeet, then it was back. What? Next week is gonna be Yobi. Watch.
Well, enjoy the book when I send it to you.
There you go.
You gotta shoot me an address, man. Your Big Cloud. I'm gonna be called a fraud. So.
Hey, yo,
Welcome,
shout out
Vic.
to
Welcome, Vic.
Welcome to the 108 as a gold dragon, my boy.
Appreciate that. Just call him Vic.
I got a
I don't know what
question.
the beginning is.
I did say Vic.
We talk about what games we've been playing. We ain't been talking
Chicharron
about
is
what we're
amazing.
drinking.
ABC. Vic is in the building.
Yeah,
Shout out
that
to you. Thank you for that.
chicharron. Ándale, cabrón.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Damn. You know what? I want to get messy early, man, because I don't care.
Oh, damn. He said right out the gate.
Now, listen, man. Y'all all know The PlayStation 5 Pro is popping. It's a new
Is
game
it?
dropping in November. Yeah,
Is it?
It's in the
Is it though?
news. So that's what we're gonna say. It's in the news.
It's in the
Right.
I'm going to use
out
that word
there.
loosely.
Yo, pow, 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 shots fired. Like, yo, whoa, hey. I ain't get out the first 7 words. Dudes just start pulling out their guns. Well,
Yo, he didn't even hesitate, dude.
yo, no, he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yo,
you already
listen.
know. You already know.
Yo,
You already know.
Love it.
yo.
Messy.
I go now.
It's already a bloodbath in these streets. Go right up.
Yeah. So
Just clean up.
I said earlier, when this system comes out, when would Microsoft do what Sony cried about during the FTC trials and the CMA trials, and we want parity. We can't give them our dev kits. We went through all that, and I said, you know what's going to be bad with this Pro? They're possibly going to have the better versions of Xbox games
I mean, I
on
said
that
that.
competing platform.
I mean, I
So
said that.
now, let me read this to y'all real quick for people on cell phones who might not be able to make this print out. Rod Ferguson said, I've been getting this question quite a bit recently, and I'm happy to say that Diablo 4 and Vessel of the Hatred will indeed be PS5 Pro enhanced. Very proud of our hardworking team to make this happen. More details in a later date. Now, this is the shit that I was worried about. We own the game. Well, Microsoft owns the game, and we play it. But look what's going to happen for the rest of this generation because they're not making the Pro. Now, we all know the Pro ain't that much better than the Series X. We know that because the PS5 was under the PS Series X. So it's a good leap for them, but it's not a real leap in terms of this generation with the lack of the CPU and several other things that don't make no sense, but PISR and FSR and DLSS, and I don't even want to get into that. But I'm going to go straight to you, Big Cloud. What do you think about this? And how is this going to affect Microsoft? They can't say we got the best version of the game.
But you can play it on Game Pass.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
That's
always
going
about it.
to be
race
the
card.
selling.
Right, the race cards, and like you can pay it for $10 here on Game Pass. That's gonna be the race card. But as far as performance thing, he said there's gonna be pro enhance. We haven't even seen what exactly the game is gonna run at, what's it gonna have. So I'm not jumping out my seat over it because they already deflated a lot of the expectations for this console when they said that now all developers can guarantee you 60 FPS. Now all games are gonna be 60.
Yeah, because they're not going to choose to want to do it. So.
So, what exactly am I supposed to jump out my seat over or be upset about? Especially
You
when
don't want to.
PCs
You don't
are
want to
rising.
zoom in 400% and see the
You
deer
don't
that
get me
ran
started
by
on
in the
that.
background.
Don't get me started on that because dudes are already trying to
Enhance.
say, "Yo, PlayStation dudes," or they're trying to say
Enhance.
Xbox and PC dudes taking L's because they zoomed in. It looks better. My guy, they're zooming in on games that even Bloody would admit have already been looking good on base PS5.
Right.
That's all they're doing. You know what would have been impressive? If you showed me Ghost 2 running on Pro. Or you showed all the games that you just announced at the State of Play running on Pro at 60. That would have been more impressive. You're muted, Scrub.
Would you been able to tell the difference, though? That's the question.
For the what? For the newer titles?
The visuals.
Not over YouTube.
See, that's the thing is that a lot of this is going to be until people get it in their hands. It wasn't going to make sense anyways. So they're going off of a promise or hey, we're telling you this is how it's going to work.
Right, it's insane the level of loopholes dudes are doing. Like, hey, the ground's not as blurry over here. I'm like, okay, that's $800 for a less blurry ground. I don't see it. They're like, well, it's 1440p. 1440p is better than 4K. To who?
It is.
When?
To who? To who?
I mean,
they're like, well, it's upscale 4K, so that means it's a sharper image than 4K, huh? I'm like, oh, you dudes, man, y'all pick the weirdest hills to die on, and it is sad. It is so sad.
Oh, damn.
I'm over here laughing like, bro, this is what this. So basically, PS5 Pro does what I've been telling you the base PS5 should already be doing, and that's 1440p, 60. All games. That's what it should be doing. But you're paying $900 for this for the ultimate experience.
For 1080p upscaled or maybe 860p upscaled.
Mm-hmm.
With pisser.
I'm sorry, but PC's looking more and more valuable.
Yes.
Yo,
Every day.
Oh, yeah, I just pulled the trigger on that 480.
Every day.
It should be here Tuesday.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
You know what's funny, Lim? You know what's funny? They just started putting PC logos now on PlayStation's like the UI, like when somebody's playing the game, it'll say PC and all that stuff on there, or it'll just say which one you have. That they now started doing that. So you already know where this is leading to. Bloody already know where this is leading to. when you're already prepping it like this. The UI is on PC. I don't know. I don't need to say much. I really don't need to say it. It's insane. But as far as back to the topic, as far as how I feel it will do anything, I got to see it first. That's the main thing. Number one. Number two, if it does create so much of a big hiccup, well, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in the long run.
All right. Well, before we go to the rest of the guests and team, I got to give a shout out for people that's on the panel that bring their wives through. Shout out to Blondie in the building. Get around and clap and all that. Shout out to Blondie in the building. Back, man. This might turn around and bite Microsoft. Hey! I got 2 little puppy Shih Tzus and they crazy.
I was about to say, is that what Satya said? Satya said that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, Lord have mercy. What do you think this is going to come back and bite Microsoft, or will people not give a damn and they will continue to flock to Game Pass? Talk to me.
I mean, I guarantee there's people that are going to use it for narratives on Twitter, but the real gamers, no. Just be happy you got a great performing version of it on your platform that you play on. I mean, I don't have a PS5. I still have a PlayStation 4 Pro, and it's not enough to convince me to go out and spend $800. I mean, I'm happy with my Series X. I still got plenty of games that I need to go turn on my PS4 to even play, but no, I don't really see people jumping over the fence and screaming for. I mean, if you tell me it's 30 frames, even that's not that much. But if you're talking about, hey, the entire screen looks more polished, more. But even then, is there really much of a shift and a change where you were fine with the game on PS5? It's not like you were screaming at the dev, hey, we need a new console to make it a clean picture, or it's running terribly. It's like, no, for most of us playing Diablo 4, we're saying, hey, can you make a little bit easier to get from 55 to 65? That chunk of time between there is a pain in the butt to grind. So they changed the progression system. Hey, we didn't really care how this worked in season 1. Can you make it a little bit better? And in each season, they made it a little bit better. Nobody that I played with was saying, man, this game looks like crap. So,
right, nobody. I don't think they say about it. Only thing they say looks like crap is Silent Hill 2. I mean, Silent Hill Remake. And the medium. Oh.
Did somebody say an extra medium?
Yeah, look, they're not going to talk to me again. More interviews for them. All right, Bloody. Microsoft. Well, let's shoot them in the foot, man. Mike Johnson showed up in the building. I see you. Solid. I see you in the building. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Definitely hit that like button. We need that. That helps me with their YouTube algorithm. Bloody, talk to me, man. What's going on?
Is this going to hurt them? Kind of what Back said. It's kind of going to be a narrative thing. Well, within the zeitgeist against a very certain vocal part of a certain community that's going to be out there being like, haha, we're going to get the best version. But it's just like your base console isn't running this game at a good enough that you're already having to make a pro version. So we don't need a second console. We're already getting the best version for our console that they made out the gate. They don't need a second console and have to do an update. And if they do an update that can fix anything, guess what? We get those free patches.
Facts.
So it's just like y'all are having to pay. Y'all are buying a $700 upgrade. We don't have to.
And you still got to pay for patches, or you got to pay for upgrades.
Yeah, exactly. You got to pay that
They just put
$10 upgrade.
remaster in front of it. But those are
Yo,
really
listen,
what you
shout,
should
shout,
pay
out,
for.
shout out to
little
the
extra
clown
tax
who
on
came in
top.
my
I was like,
DMs.
so
First
I'm-
of all, if you're a man, don't slide in other men DMs. That's a little weird for me. But you slide in my DMs. I posted. I bet you they're gonna start charging for these updates. They're gonna, excuse me, not start. They're gonna continue charging $10 for these upgrades. Oh, you're just a hater. You're this. You're that. So I said, okay. Tokyo Game Show comes out. They mention the remaster and what? $9.99.
What for Death Stranding?
Yeah, dude. I was like, here's the thing. These dudes.
for Horizon.
Oh, what's that?
These
Death Stranding
dudes
getting
have-
another one?
No, yeah.
Yo, listen.
Here's
Yo,
the
bro.
thing. Here's the thing.
Where was that sliding in my DMs on that day?
That's the thing is these guys are running away because they're gonna try and flip the script and somehow say that paying that $10 is a good thing.
dude.
They're supporting the devs, all sorts of no. I was like
they already
that
saying that.
you've already supported the devs by buying that game 3-4 times over. Why do you got to pay another $10 on top?
Blood, you got
Yo,
dudes saying
facts.
like, yo, it does enough for me to justify the upgrade. I'm like, bro,
What-
it
what-
already
it
already
does-
looks good.
It
been
doesn't
looking
need.
good.
There's nothing
They
to
did it.
justify. There's
They just
nothing to
added more
justify.
foliage on the damn statue.
You petty
Here-
scrub.
Here's the
You
thing.
petty.
Yes, it is. Here's the thing. You
we
know
doing
what?
here?
Well, here's the thing. I was like, how is it that we got a 10-year-old game looking at Gears Ultimate Edition or anything else, right? And we got free next-gen patches way after that game came out when they did the 1X and then they did the Series X and S, and they still went back and updated that game to basically.
Okay, y'all back.
Are we back?
Okay.
Are we good? Do I need to run it back one more time?
Nah, yo, everyone is muted. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my big ass feet kicked the plug out of my arm. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't hear nothing. Sorry about that. Continue. Go ahead, buddy. I'm
damn.
sorry.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying
like
Ultimate
I was
Subs.
saying, it's just like Xbox fans have been getting updates for games that are over a decade old for free. Why are these guys okay with justifying $10 upgrades for games that don't need remasters or for simple updates that they should be given just because? Some of these guys, and I mentioned, Last of Us, y'all paid full price for the same game how many times? And y'all still somehow justify it? And even when they give it to you with less content than previous? Nah. I was like, y'all.
Take that.
Hey,
No.
remember, buddy, you're a brokey. You're a
Yeah,
brokey if you don't buy it.
exactly.
You're a
I was
brokey.
like,
Because the
yes.
story's so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
Support
I was like,
developers.
Oh, guess what?
You know why these saying dudes stuff? They don't buy it day one, but they be saying
Yo,
support
Scrub,
developer. Make it make
You
sense.
know what matters? You know what's the biggest thing that doesn't change when they do these remasters? Is the story.
Nope.
But it's so good, I want to play through it again.
Yeah, hang on,
So
guys.
good, I wanna play through it
You know what
again.
that $10 cost is going towards? It's taking it from 900p to 1080p,
It's
and
a
now we're getting
$20.
1200p. I was like, y'all are getting just very like small night, and they're gonna charge all the way. They're gonna charge you an extra 100 until you finally get up to that 4K.
I love how the narratives
Give it to
change
me,
every
baby.
time. They're like, it's the best looking game when it's running at 480p. Then it gets to
Right,
oh, it's the best game when it
exactly.
gets to 1080p. Oh, nothing's gonna beat this. Like, bro, it's the same
This is
shit.
the
It
definitive
is.
version
It's
of
the
play
same
this
shit.
game.
That's the
Right,
thing.
it's the same shit. The definitive
So-
version to play the game is PC.
So here's the thing. People can run with the narrative however they want on that PlayStation is going to have the best looking versions of Xbox games, whatever. Guess what? You're paying for a $700 upgrade. We aren't. I was like, we still have the best version for our consoles because guess what? It was made that way out the gate. And if they need to make any adjustments, we get it for free. Y'all have to pay for it. I'm okay.
All right. Breathe, little brother.
I'm
Breathe,
good. I'm good.
breathe. Because we got a lot of topics and Scrub needs to go.
All right, yeah. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
We already know.
If they want to have marketing to say that we can have this game and it's so beautiful, and if PlayStation's the best place to play it, then, and if folks want to use it as a bragging rights, Microsoft doesn't care as long as you spend the money for it. Okay, and
Facts.
and we know that PlayStation 5 Pro ain't sold out, so it really doesn't matter. This is a niche console for folks who either just want to spend the money or they want to have it for bragging rights.
The PS4 Pro didn't sell out at first. That's the damage control.
But look,
Yeah.
you see this right here?
Yeah.
You see this right here? Horizon
Greatest hits.
Definitive Edition on the PS4. So they had a regular edition, then you got the definitive edition, then they gave you an up-res on the PS5. Now you got an up-res on the PS5 Pro. And
For $9.99.
and it's not $10 because they made you go up $10 when they moved all their games from 60 to 70. So really you're really paying $20.
$20.
Yeah.
Extra.
Depending on if
Plus
you never
tax.
depending
Then
on
they had
if you
to
never
maybe
got the
charge you
game
more for the
before.
base for digitally.
Yeah, but if you just go to the bargain bin, you could get a good edition of it right now and play it.
Yeah, you
I
just
mean-
can't do it on the PSN store. They're charging
See,
you
they're
double.
trying to give you that ultra deluxe remaster, director's cut remaster, A plus,
If you
whatever
don't
the hell
have
it
the
is.
TV for it, it don't matter.
It don't matter. And most of these guys don't have the TV for it, let's be
Most
honest.
people don't have the ability to show whatever 4K resolution, high quality. They don't have it. They have a TV.
I don't know what
Like King
happened to
David used to
games.
make fun of folks with the TCL, and then even TCL got busted for not showing the resolution that they promised. So it's just it's hilarious to me. I had a feeling Microsoft was going to do it. If you have the number crunchers, as far as and bragging rights like Satya, yeah, they're going to do a definitive edition so they can say we have the best looking version. If it's on PlayStation, so what? We get more money. So it's one of
All
those
right.
things.
All right. So let's go to this topic, man. This is what I want to talk about here. Microsoft put out an article that they're doing homework into seeing why developers chose PlayStation over Xbox in terms of programming and developing games and titles for their platform. Now, Bit, you might know something I don't know. I'm gonna go to you first with this topic. What's going on over there, man? I mean, you think this is the first time they looked into this because it's happened before, so it's not like this is new. But what's going on?
I'm
man?
guessing the person who wrote that or who looked into this, I guess they didn't see the 360 gen, where devs prioritized 360 over PS3 because it was simple to develop for. Actually, it was the easiest to develop for. The big three.
Facts.
PS3 was a nightmare to develop for. That's why games looked like soup at the start of the PS3 gen.
Wait. You didn't enjoy the cell processor?
Here's the thing. The cell processor gave me some of the best looking games we've ever got out of PlayStation. Some of them. With Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, still holds
Yes.
up to this day.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Resistance
Yes, it
Fallen
does.
Man still holds up really well to this day.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? Uncharted.
Mainly the big guys.
Yeah,
Nobody,
Uncharted
no
1,
small
2, 3
developers
still
can handle
holds
it.
up very well
Yes.
to this day. So it was a very good
Facts.
processor. Problem is, it was a nightmare to develop for, and you had to learn
Yes,
the coding. And It was an old school way of thinking because that's how they did things back in the day. You know, Nintendo especially doing
Genesis and
that.
Super Nintendo.
Exactly.
Right.
But things have
Make
changed.
it tough to develop, challenge the developer.
When you're in a market that evolves and you're in a market that wants to expand, you need more content. So you need something that is what? Simple. That's just it. That's where Xbox 360 thrived at. It was simple to develop for. PS4, they turned stuff around. Courtesy, I mean, they changed everything. But obviously, there was a lot of other factors that played a factor into Xbox, shitting the bed on that one. Don Matrick and Adam Orff. I mean, those are the main two problems that just led to the downfall of Xbox. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with PR-wise. And then you go here with PS5. I mean, again, they chose PlayStation because PlayStation clearly had the market share and just the good press out the gate from PS4. Let's just give it a buck. All the casuals jumped to PS4, so it was evident that they were going to jump right to PS5 because a lot of people still had that, still felt a certain way, especially after the whole 360 gym with the whole hashtag deal with it. A lot of people still felt the same way, and they wanted X amount of things to change, and a lot of people did not see X amount of things the way they wanted to. The best thing that came out of this generation for Microsoft is Game Pass. Why? It's a cheap alternative for you to experience games. It's kind of like our version of Blockbuster, like we had back in the day.
Yes.
It's basically what it is in digital form.
Facts.
You don't own the games. Guess what? You didn't own the games, or you didn't own the movies or games that you got from Blockbuster. You rented
don't own
them.
the movies on Netflix either.
You might have to explain what a
Disney
Blockbuster
Plus.
is.
Yeah, for those that don't know what Blockbuster was, it was a video store that is immortalized in some cult classic films. Like look up Scream. It's immortalized. It's one of the coolest things we had back then.
And one of the Marvel movies, Captain Marvel.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was literally our it was literally that oasis you would go to if you couldn't get a game at GameStop. You would go right in there, go right to the little section where those games would be, and odds are it might be in stock, and you can go take that home and play it. That's it. Then you would get
If you
something.
find it at
a pass.
Blockbuster, you might get lucky if you go to Hollywood Video. If you don't
I
know
worked
what
at
that is.
Hollywood Video.
Yeah. I like how he knew where I was going as soon as I said.
Hollywood Video,
Yeah.
another. And then also, here's another funny thing that ultimately led to Game Pass in a weird way in its infancy. You guys remember the Blockbuster Pass? Where you guys can take the movies as long as you want them to, as long as you're a membership. It's the exact same thing.
Same with Gameplay.
But you know what's funny?
forgot all about
Nobody
that.
complained about this back in the day. Nobody complained about ownership of these games or stuff like that back in the day. You know why people do it now? Because it's not available on your platform. Once PlayStation does it, it's going to be the next top thing. I'm telling you right now.
Well, they have their version of Game Pass. It's just not as good because they don't do day and date.
Yeah. And, of course, the dudes who have literally zeros in their bank account talk about money day and day. Like, oh, Sony's going to lose this amount of money. Sony is the market leader right now when it comes to the AAA side of things. They are the market leader. Sony's never had an issue with their games having appeal. In fact, if anything, them opening their games to PC and the way PC gamers are flocking to these games just shows that there is a big interest in PlayStation games beyond a PlayStation box. The problem is PlayStation's policies. They need to get rid of certain policies. You can't treat a PC gamer like you would treat a PlayStation gamer by saying you need to log in and all this crap. They're not going to deal with that type of stuff.
They're not right. No,
They're all about freedom of choice. That's
Yeah.
it. You can have it as an option. That's it. That's fine. Leave it as an option. You cannot force anyone to jump and accept a certain practice that they do not agree with. It's that simple. That killed Helldivers even biggest potential of growing even further. That game was at what, 600,000? Over 600,000 people playing.
It ruined it for me.
Yeah.
It ruined it for
Then
me.
they said, "Oh, we're gonna
And
cut it off
mostly
in the
PC.
stores." Yeah, you cut it off out of stores. Now it's back up a bit. I don't know if people got back on or they reversed. I don't know, but it did go up a bit. But again, it's not hitting nowhere
Nowhere
near
near.
Well,
the
yeah,
potential it
it's
could
nowhere
have
near.
hit.
The community's back because the developers went back.
The community is not back. I play the game.
Hang on.
They're
What
not
I was
back.
gonna say is that the community's been supportive because the developers have reverted a lot of changes. But the one thing that's still keeping it from being back to where it was is the
login.
fact that it's still not available in those countries because it's still not available on PC.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
well,
So
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm a player of that game, and you can still get in the game long as it's not Concord and gone. You'll still be able to play it. Like you can still play Bleeding Edge, right? You can still play it. But the community is not back.
yeah, it's
No,
gonna
sir.
take a long time for that to
Right.
come out unless
And
they
I don't know.
reverse that.
I don't know if it's gonna ever happen because there's too much stuff coming out. But
Yeah.
I don't want people to think like, oh, they got a rush of people. No, some people are playing it, but nowhere near where it was at.
Yep.
So the community is not back. That is no.
And then you see these weird comments too. They brought up Ragnarok, how Ragnarok didn't do well. Well, here's the thing: Ragnarok, they're asking full price for it, and you can get it cheap on PlayStation. This is why you strike when the iron is hot, when the game just drops out.
That's why you need day and date.
Exactly. And Sony sees this. That's why they said we're doubling down, which is idiotic in my opinion. They're saying they're doubling down DI games. They're still doing that. But they also said that they're focusing even harder than before on top of that with PC. So with the fact that you're seeing PC logos on your PlayStation now, like on your PS5 right now, the fact that you got the user interface on PC and all this stuff, and just the way that they're embracing the PC community, it's only a matter of time before they say day and date. And the funny thing is, the people who are going to hurt from this are not the people that the fanboys claim are going to be hurt over this. It's just the fanboys who count these games on their hands and don't buy these games day one. Mm-hmm. See, the games were selling the way these dudes like to hype it up and talk about it, whether it be Twitter Spaces, YouTube, and all this stuff, podcasts. These games would have never went to PC. Am I right, Lem?
That's a fact.
They would have been on PlayStation Pro.
And back with the 360 era, Microsoft tried to push the PC combination of basically day and date with a Shadow Run game. Games for Windows when they started that whole game for Windows. Another games for Windows was that Tekken game that people. Capcom Cross Tekken was a games for Windows game.
Oh, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah.
I got it. I got it to work on my Asus ROG Ally. So anybody need to know how to do that, your boy got you.
Yeah,
so
I did.
You had options
on the PC side. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had a lot of options.
I've always played PC games. I started there.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing about it too.
I mean, that ain't start me off, but I always played PC games since Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
And Ghost Recon 1.
No, that's the weirdest thing about this gen, though. A lot of people are, I guess, options are now frowned upon. That's just what it comes down to. People don't like options, and that's weird. Dudes want to act like they're part of this exclusive club because they're buying
gatekeep
X amount of games. But it's like, bro, that's the reason why a lot of these games are dying and you don't see sequels for them, because there's not options to play them, to build interest. When you up the price of games, like in this case, the $70, the magnifying glass gets bigger on said game. People look at it differently when you're asking for more money. They look at performance. They look at visuals. They look at, story and all this stuff. They don't, if it ain't really popping the way that you would think, it's different. Like back when it was 50, it was $50. Like, oh, bro, take my money. You know what I'm saying? We had so many games. Right. People would buy so many. $100, you get 2 games. Now you're paying the equivalent of 100 over damn near 100 just for one game. And we're not even counting Ultimate Editions.
And I want to shout out to my boy Sick too.
So
he's one of the reasons I started really playing on PC. But he told me something the other day. He said, "Lemon, man, you've been buying a lot of games on PC." So I'm like, "How you know that?" Steam be showing you, showing your people what you be buying, because
they want you to buy it too.
Every time you bought something, I bought it right behind you. I'm like, word.
Yeah, if they're on your friends list, you can see what everybody's buying. Yeah, it's like, he likes this, I can buy it too.
Right. Because my Asus ROG Ally has got me back into PC gaming, and I will buy more PlayStation games on the PC side once they do the cloud saves. Until then, I will not buy one PlayStation game that I own. Spider-Man 1 or 2, God of War. If they don't share saves between the platforms, I can't take my PlayStation with me. So I will not do that. But I do that for Xbox, and
or you can just play it on PC only.
Nah, but I really, well, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but. Then I need it, but no.
Then you won't need one.
But
yeah,
look, I don't even know what to say right
now. and your VR, all on the PC.
Yeah. I was on a podcast with my boy Jay Barry last night, and I told him I ain't got no adapter for my headset yet. You better call in your PlayStation favors and get me an adapter. Getting tired of this negativity around here. But let's go to you, Mr. Back from the Dead, to guess. Microsoft wants to know about PlayStation and why the dev shows. You got something to add? Because I meant my man Big Cloud hit all the points, but you might have something to add.
Pretty well. I mean, bigger player base, and one of the points I would add is you've got indie developers that they got limited funds. If you're trying to decide how much you're going to put into game development and you got to choose one platform over the other, well, you're going to go with the one with the bigger player base because that's just what you can eventually extend to more platforms if you only have a limited amount of funds to develop the game.
Facts. That's it? You done?
Yeah, he hit all the rest of the points that probably would have been.
So I'm going to go to Bloody. Let's see if Bloody got something to add, because you know he got something to add. Bloody?
I mean,
You muted.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing with your pinata over there. Pay attention.
I am paying attention. Calm down. What me and my pinata do is between me and my pinata, all right?
Oh,
Hey,
Johnson
you
and
get that.
Johnson.
When you and your
Listen,
baby oil?
I don't want that.
oh man.
Look,
Take that.
here's the thing about
talking about?
devs or asking this question about devs not prioritizing
No
Xbox is that a lot of it, like Bit brought up, is that a lot of it is leftover sentiment after the drop that was the Donnie D era going into the Xbox One, and
We don't say that name here.
yeah, that's why I said Donnie D.
We don't.
But here's the thing: is that a lot of it too can also be Microsoft's own business practices. Let's be real. Is that yes, probably the biggest one is the push for no longer needing local hardware. They're pushing for streaming. They're pushing for cloud. They're pushing for the streaming services directly, either like to the Samsung app that you can download or the Amazon Fire Stick. Some devs may not see the fact that there is a need when they're not even localizing or focusing on localized hardware. The other aspect is still that one of the biggest things that we've known has been an issue is parity. I was like, the fact that they require parity between the Series X and the Series S has been something that we have seen from many devs saying that that's one of the reasons that games get delayed or there is no development because of the fact that they cannot get the S to match the X. Even Hargeet mentioned this a couple weeks ago when he was on the show. One of the things that they can look at potentially doing is saying, hey, drop the parity clause. The Series S will have Series S specific features. The X will have X specific features. There are things that also need to change within Microsoft's own.
Paris also said that on here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that there are things that yes, a lot of it could be the fact that, as Bit also said, is that the PS4 generation highly successful, largest player base. Some of those are carryovers into this one here. So the fact is that the devs are going to focus on where the largest amount of players are. There's also other facts that could be going into it, is the fact of that maybe because of the fact of the player counts and stuff like that on the Xbox platform, that some devs may want to not prioritize developing right away because they may not see the sales that would justify that. That's why we've seen like.
Let me just interrupt you real quick. I want to answer somebody in the chat, my man Sa. Let me tell you something. It's not a hindrance, bro, because on PC, the most common denominator graphic card is a 4050. Is the 4050 graphic card holding back the 4090 or the 4080, which the 4080 is the top graphic card, and the 4090 is a workstation, pretty much. You can't even use the whole card for video gaming. So it's not the point, it's the policy, right? You're trying to get the same exact performance between two consoles you put out with the parity clause that you have for these developers, and it's just not accessible. But if they drop that parity situation, they'll make the games run as good as they want on the S, and it'll run better with more features on the X. So technically, the system is not the problem. It's the damn
Parity clause.
Most people play at 1080p. We all know that's a 1440p 120 machine.
Yep.
That is more powerful than the average person's PC. It's not a hindrance. It's the policy.
Hang on. I got something for you. Something for you, Sai. Here's the thing, right? What do you know why the devs at Larian Studios said that Baldur's Gate was originally an issue? Was because of the parity clause, because of the fact that Microsoft wanted the Series X and S version to be the same. What happened on the Series X was the fact that they had split screen co-op. The Series S was having trouble struggling trying to keep up with the performance in split screen co-op. What did Microsoft do? They said, this is where we're going to break the parity and cut out that for the version so that way we can get the game out. Larian also stated that because of the fact that they had to go and make these changes, that they also found issues that were on other versions. That's where a lot of this lies into, is that parity having to have the same benefits and have the same everything on both versions of the game on two different consoles that have two very different hardware is not going to work. There's a reason why you have something that's lower end and you have something that's higher end. It's no different than anyone who wants to get a PS5 or a PS5 Pro. Different hardware, different abilities or capabilities, right?
Right.
That's what
Same thing with graphic cards. You buy a 1080p graphic card, you're gonna be playing at 1080p. Don't put that thing to 1440p.
And that's
gonna crash.
Right.
Right now, what we're seeing and what people need to understand is that the reason that we're seeing devs not prioritize is there's a multitude of variables.
Good job.
There is leftover sentiment from the last generation. There's the fact that the other platform, PlayStation, has the highest player base, and they are the ones who have still a lot of carryovers with the current generation. And then there could also be business practices that are allowing them. One of the things, like me, right? I'm a physical collector. We don't see a lot of companies making physical versions of Xbox games. Why? We know that there was issues with the fact of the demand for how many minimum print that they needed to make physical versions. Microsoft has changed that, but some developers or some companies still don't want to make those physicals, but they have no problem making PlayStation or Nintendo Switch ones.
All right, but listen, let's not get too far off topic, bloody.
No, but that's what I'm saying, is that's why we're seeing a lot of those issues, is that there are business practices, there is leftover sentiment, and there is just the fact of that the PlayStation is the market leader.
No, they're the market leader, and that's what developers go to. Scrub, you want to touch on this? Because I ain't going to say nothing.
Not really. As far as games just not making it to Xbox and go to PlayStation, is bad practice habits. Some of it on the Microsoft side. Anytime you got to go big on Twitter to get somebody to respond to you to get stuff to work, word gets around. It discourages people to ever want to do it again. So yes, sometimes it is the parity clause with the X and the S, but I think when you have a conglomerate that big, sometimes you're sitting up so high that you miss out on the little stuff. And people, you just go, well, they're going to want to put their games on there. Yeah, they're going to want to put their games on there, but they can't contact and get to the right people to get what they want done. That's your problem. That is probably a lot of stuff that when you start doing layoffs, that might be the first thing to go and say, hey, Joe or Jane, instead of you just dealing with this one company to help make sure this one game comes out on Microsoft, we're going to let you be in charge of these 5, 6, 7 games over here. And a lot of stuff falls through the weeds. So hopefully they'll get it done a lot better.
All right. So now let me get into this, man, because I have people that do illegal things. Not my people, just people I know. I don't have them doing anything that I want them to do. The PlayStation 30th anniversary collection was a goddamn debacle. I was just in there for a controller. I bought a $44 skin that's gonna go on my PlayStation that looks damn great. The gray, classic PS1 colors. I just wanted the controller to match. It was a mother flipping disaster. Now, I said 2 weeks ago, or when it happened, let me say, 2 different podcasts, I said, listen, they should have sent out emails for people who was interested in pre-ordering this device, this hardware, directly to your PSN's email. Whatever you under, BitCloud, PlayStation Network, Lemon 23, PlayStation Network. Right? Whatever the email was, we should have got the first dibs.
But also, they're doing this in Japan, where apparently, if your account is a certain level, then you get the email. Now, honestly, that should have been the go-ahead from the get-go, just for people who are enthusiasts, because that's where the whole thing is. They claim it's for enthusiasts. Okay, why aren't you targeting people who have like level 30 and up accounts for the enthusiasts for that type of stuff or something like that to engage, to drive engagement even further for your platform. This just goes to show they knew that this was going to be a disaster and people were going to be buying this at X amount and they're going to be resold and all this stuff. And the fact that physical media is like literally at the is going to come at the grasp of this in a sense. You look at things, it really does says a lot, because if the disk drive doesn't sell, you know PS6 is not going to have a disk drive, and you're going to be at the mercy of Sony and their storefronts when it comes to digital games.
All right, let me finish. So now, I said this before. People went on Twitter bragging about PlayStation Collector's Edition selling out, fabricating stories about the Pro selling out. And I said this: the Collector's Edition, there's thousands on eBay. This is the problem. And listen to what I said in the beginning of what I was saying. Shout out to the 60 people that's here across 4 platforms. I appreciate everybody, man. If you have the time, slide over to YouTube. That's the main platform. But I definitely appreciate you for being here and spending time with us. Facts. Appreciate that. But I'm going to say this. People that use these bots are not paying for these consoles, you dummies. It's credit card fraud, you goddamn idiots. You're idiots to believe that bots are physically paying. People are saying, oh, my bot got in, let me pay for 10 PlayStations. It's credit card fraud. That goes for everything. Michael Jordan sneakers come out. That goes for the newest car on the block. That goes for Xbox consoles, Switches. When you see a bot situation, it is fraudulent activities. Now, let's come back to reality. PlayStation has canceled some of them 30 anniversary collector's editions.
And like they cancel more than some.
No, right, but they obviously caught the frauds, right? Or they peeped that it was fraudulent accounts. So when you go out there and brag on Twitter, you idiots, oh, look, it sold out. No, it did not. It was bought by the bots and the real people who really wanted it, like me and you, sitting in the lobby for 2 hours and couldn't put nothing in the cart because the bots was killing the site. We lose as gamers. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, you have to do better. Because when you get bamboozled by people were selling receipts on eBay. The receipt!
Not even the purchase, just stupid.
Yo, listen. And then you take to Twitter and you bragging. Man, if you don't get your ass out of here with that bullshit. Now, Sony has caught on to the problem. And they have canceled a few of these 30 anniversary collector's editions. Now, my thing is, are y'all going to lie and say it's sold out and not put them back up and put them back up 6 months later? Because you know they did that with Spider-Man 2, right?
Mm-hmm. You can still buy the collector's edition right now.
You can still buy, and the
Discord.
goddamn, and the controller.
And the side plates.
Right.
You can buy all that right now.
Oh, no, we sold out. You're a liar.
No, you can buy that.
Because it's limited edition. That means y'all not making no more. But I'm going to say this. I'm happy to see these people get the accounts canceled, so I'm going to go to you, Mr. Back from the Dead. Talk to me. Listen to everything I said and then give me your opinion about what we talking about.
Yeah, I think it's great they're taking action on it, that they're trying to get, doing half of what they should do to try and get it to the real fans. You know, because you think you could find, what was it, 12,300 out of 120
for the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought that was crazy.
Out of over 100 million people that are on your platform, you can find 12,000 of your most.
That's below 1%. Yeah. I don't know the exact percentage, but I know it's below 1.
That's because half of them are still on the 4 and the 4 Pro.
Like myself. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully they can hit it better next time and find more of their hardcore fans that are interested. Like like you are saying that go for the people that are a certain tier on your PlayStation store that are spending the most amount of money. So those are the kind of people that would be interested in purchasing a higher end product like that. So, I watched the video for it myself, and I was really interested, just really enthralled with the whole design of it. I thought it was really put together really nice, and how it made callbacks for the original PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks really nice, but then there's that price tag, and it's like, oh no, I'm out.
Well, $1,000 for the bundle.
Yeah.
I think it was a good price, but
Oh yeah.
I'm a high end dude.
It's
I'm
a
a high
bad
end
example,
dude.
though. That's a bad precedent.
No. Right, but you see,
There's 700
I'm-
now. What's the next one gonna be?
No.
Bingo.
The bundle was 1,000.
Yeah, no, the bundle was the 1,200.
But what I'm saying is, I'm an enthusiast. I'm not the regular person.
So you gonna pay 1,200 for the PS6 if that was the case?
No, I'm not dumb. Yo, there's a. I don't even know what that is. I
Mosquito?
think that's a cricket on my wall, or no, excuse me, I meant to say grasshopper. That thing is big.
Yeah, I got a lot of those in my house, but I live
Wow.
closer to the woods than I expect.
This is New York. We don't see that in New York.
I was about to say, you want to see some big insects come down here.
I'm gonna have to mute my mic when
yeah.
I kill that. You're a dead dude. Anyway, continue. Scrub. Go with the topic. Let me go put some work in. This is crazy. That's a grasshopper.
Yeah. It's some problems. The fact that you had to cancel some of these consoles, the payments for these consoles, because even if we say some of it is a bot issue, you had people who are actually fans who spent the money to purchase on it, and it got taken away from them with no chance to repurchase it. So this is a big fumble for PlayStation. They could have did a lot better, but like we said, there hasn't been a sale of a PlayStation console or accessory in the last, let's say, 6 or 7 years that we did not have this problem. As far as having with bots and all this, you know how they had to say, all right, Best Buy, you're going to get this amount. Walmart, you're going to get this amount. But when you're trying to put it on the PlayStation Network and try to make most of your sales only on the PlayStation Network, the same network that has the most problems with getting hacked, the most problems with their servers getting shut down, the most problems with getting your credit card information stolen. Of course, this is not going to be the correct one. You're going to think that, oh, yeah, they're going to fight all the bots and the real people are going to be able to buy it. To me, I look at the PlayStation 5 Pro almost as much as a publicity stunt than anything else. The fact that you're going to put the 30th anniversary as 12,000 and you're going to leave it at that, to me, knows that you didn't value it as much as you thought you valued it. You knew that you were going to have a problem possibly of not getting it to sell out. So what's the best way to do? If you want your club to be hot, I don't know if Lemon can hear me right now. What do you do when you want the club to be hot? Put a VIP rope outside the place and don't let anybody in. The place could be halfway empty, but when folks drive by and see all those folks standing outside the club, they think, man, this is the hottest new club. Everybody trying to get in, when there's really only about 40, 50 people in there for a place that holds 300. And I think that's what you're getting right here. PlayStation 5, regular PlayStation 5 still hasn't sold out. You still have half of your gaming base or more still on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro. This is just a way to get a very minute number of people who are on social media to say, this is the greatest thing. If I got it, you guys got to get it too. And a lot of people are vulnerable because they go by what somebody else says instead of doing their own research. So that what makes it a big problem. Lemon, what I was saying earlier, what's the best way to get your club looking hot on a Friday, Saturday night?
Put some sexy women in it.
Right, but have a bunch of folks standing outside and they can't get in. Everybody thinks it's so hot,
Yep.
and so
Think it's
special.
lit. Right.
I think
it's
that's what it
popping.
is. I think that's what it is.
I just gotta say something. See, we not country folk around here. We city folk. And I sprayed this grasshopper. He started flying. So me and my daughter took off running.
Oh wow, you couldn't make it down here, bruh.
No, that's why. You're right.
We
I
actually
feed the
have.
raccoons in my backyard.
We don't have to go to a park to go see trees where I live.
Look out the window.
Hold up. I got trees in my backyard. Don't do that. but God damn, yo. That thing was like this big, yo. It was big. We don't usually get grasshoppers. I don't even know how he got in here. I don't even open my windows. But anyway, sorry, y'all. It was different. Fuck you too. Nah. Yeah, listen, let's get back to the show, man. So who was next? Who was next?
I think
On
Bloody.
this topic.
No, Bloody spoke on it. I think it's everybody here.
All right, so let's move on, man.
Wait, on the wait, what?
The cancel collection.
Oh,
Didn't
I
you
didn't
speak on that?
Credit card.
Okay,
No, I
go
didn't.
ahead.
The credit card fraud.
Yeah, I say
Shout
honestly.
out to Paulie in the chat. He's scurry in the building. What up?
I'm gonna just keep this brief on this. It's just the fact that we knew it was gonna come. I was like, honestly, we're seeing more places try to be proactive. The fact that they weren't proactive in the beginning is already a bad sign that they were not doing what they should have to help prevent it from this getting in the hands of actual people or the actual fans that want this. So the fact that they're canceling as much as they have is honestly the only right move to do. How they handle it going forward is going to be a whole other mess. But
And I want to say shout out to Wise Old Gamer, man. He bought 2 extra controllers. That's how I'm getting one.
Oh, that's
I was like,
Yeah, because he
because
bought
that
'cause
controller,
Yo,
I would
listen.
have got that more than anything.
Yo, listen.
I was
That's
like,
what
I wanted that.
because
I
I
wanted
bought
that
the
edge
place.
controller.
44
I wanted that edge
44
controller. It was
dollars.
nice.
Yeah, that edge
No, I
controller.
didn't buy. No, I have.
That was
I
nice.
didn't buy that. I didn't. Oh,
No, I was saying
DualSense
I was
Edge.
saying
Yeah.
I would have bought the edge. I was like, that edge controller was really nice.
but shout out to him, man. Oh, you and Jazz watching? Shout out to my man Jazz who got my OGs in the building, man. I have all type of people watching this podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lex in the chat. I see you, Lex. Chocolate Sensations in the building. I see you. Appreciate that. So let's move on, man. This is a quick topic. I don't like advertisements in games, but I do not disagree with advertisements on the dashboard. Mm-hmm. Because of this. Sometimes you see a sale or something that catches your eye. First of all, they game stuff. I don't want to see State Farm Insurance on my shit.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
But
If it's game
for a
related,
game, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right. I'm with it. So the new PlayStation UI, they have ads now, right? Microsoft has done it.
It was a
I don't think
glitch. But it was a glitch. It was a bug.
Oh, you silly. So we're gonna go to you first, smart ass. Because I was like, what? So go ahead, bro. Talk to me and how do you feel about this?
I mean, you know, they said it was a bug that just miraculously is showing.
Oh, you were
us ads.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think it was an ad?
Facetious.
They try to say it was a bug and a glitch and all this stuff. First of
Wait, hold
all,
up, man. I got a request in the chat by Fark You.
uh,
Lemon, pay for my plane ticket from London to New York. I'll get rid of any bugs and animals. No, I could pay an exterminator and be. Matter of fact, I think I did a good damn job. I ran. Me and my dogs ran because when they see me run, everybody ran. My daughter said, "Don't run in here." Nope. Open the curtain. Goddamn. I'm gonna continue. I'm sorry, Bit. I'll get to the super chat after.
they said it was a bug. They said it wasn't. They said it was an issue or whatever. It was a bug that they fixed. And apparently people are blowing out of proportion.
But how do you have a bug for
ads?
advertisement?
Right. How do you have an advertisement?
They gotta
bug
be coming
showing
later.
something? That's
They gotta be
definitely
coming
something
later.
That's in the pipeline.
Right? Like what?
But didn't Microsoft do that before?
No, Microsoft has ads on their thing. Like they don't have a lot.
But I'm
No,
saying,
they'll do
okay.
sometimes when they have a big one. When you open your home screen, you
Like
have to
COD.
close that before
Yeah.
you can do that. Yeah, they did it with
Right.
COD. They did it with
And people that might
Starfield.
say that Sony won't do that, they don't make no sense for Sony to do that. Sony is in movies. Doing X amount of things. They could do that to
I own a
promote
lot
They're
of
their
in
Sony
movies.
movies.
music.
Their music. So I don't understand how people would think, oh, they wouldn't have advertisements. When they have a platform that's literally their main moneymaker, one of their main moneymakers, they want to get as many people, get as many eyes on other products. So
I
why
mean,
not
there's
advertise
nothing
it?
wrong with it. Just don't bombard me with Disney Plus ads. They got to be game related. I know they want to make money. Okay. I mean, a boxer just got knocked out, and a company paid him $1 million to put their advertisement on the bottom of his shoes because they figured he'd be knocked out and you were able to look at the bottom of his feet. I didn't make this up. I can't think of his name. Yeah, and he got knocked out, and he damn sure got that million's worth. They was like, "You're a bum. We're gonna give you $1 million. Put it on the bottom of your shoe. Everybody will see it." Yeah, that's disrespectful. Yo, back, talk to me, man. Talk to me about what Big Cloud said. I thought he was being a smart ass. He was
No,
being
it's
factual.
No, it's
definitely not
legit.
a
They
bug.
call
I'm like
they
this
call it a bug.
motherfucker.
That is not a.
Oh,
No, that's not a bug. Seriously, anybody who wants to put an advertisement on your platform has to pay you. So how you pay someone, or somebody goes and picks up your ad and says, "Okay, we're gonna flash it on our platform for free," because that's, if it's a bug, then it's a free ad being posted on PlayStation that they should have had to pay a ton of money to put there. So no, it's not a bug. Now, as far as ads popping up, yeah, I see ads all the time below the last games I played. Every time I load up my Xbox, but hey, it's like you said, it's sales, like different sales. I'll say, oh hey, I got friends that are trying to get me to play more fighting games, and the fighting game sale pops up. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Even if one pops up, oh hey, I forgot that show just came on Netflix or Disney Plus. Let me go check it out. Or even Amazon Prime Video, I didn't realize that Rings of Power just dropped their new season a week or two ago. It's like, oh hey, go check that one out.
yeah.
Amazon's crazy with it. They got ads everywhere on their shows.
But
You can't
But you
hide
know
it.
what? I'm not mad. It's always related to the content that you're watching.
Correct.
Yeah, that you're
Correct.
using.
Don't. I don't want to see JetBlue on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
No, I
wanna see
mean,
that.
unless if it's got the PAX logo right in front of it, then if you're talking about airplane flights, yeah. It's like if there's a point to it, or if they're partnered with somebody in the gaming space, then fine. But no, it's like I don't want to see McDonald's or fast food junk pop up on my screen.
Right. Don't show me no Popeyes ad, no Wingstop, no. Oh, I'm the boss. I don't want to see none of that.
I mean, Taco Bell maybe, because they have partnered with a few different games. So.
With Xbox,
Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Monster.
Yeah.
Spicy
Monster.
nacho, the best.
Yeah.
Yep. Listen, man, let's move on, man. Let me get to the super chat. Shout out to Farq. Yo, Farq, you want to do me a favor? I'm going to fly to your country because I'm supposed to go to Gamescom next year. Pull up on your boy Lemon. Pull up on your boy. He says, thank you for that gracious $2 super chat, man. Greatly appreciate it, man. Shout out to Lemon, Back, Scrub, and Panel. Yes, that would be Big Cloud and Bloody. Shout out to that's the team that make this the data cog that make this clock tick, baby. Shout out to my panel, man. Shout out to y'all awesome, man. Hopefully I get big enough to sponsor us to go to a trip if I ever get to that level. But Big Cloud stood us up for PAX Bloody.
Yeah, I know. He left me out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stood us up. You know what I'm saying? He said his stockings got caught in a security search.
Oh,
Wow.
TSA. He
He
said,
said
what?
they had to do that special strip search. They had to check him.
That's
See,
habit
Jay
search.
Barry showed up.
You know what? You know
Oh,
what they
Nate.
said? They got too much baby oil.
Oh no!
Arrest him! He's a baby oil smuggler. Nah, I'm playing. So now, and we need to get on to these other. Yo, listen, man. And let me say this, man. Hold on, bloody. Hold on. Let me get to the facts here, because the last topic I'm gonna tear their heads off. But I want to say this. Ubisoft has been making some great games. And this community with games across a generation have been getting ridiculed, nitpicked. And I brought up a game last night on Wise Old Gamers channel and said, The Dungeons of Hindenburg.
Oh, Hinterberg. Yep.
It's an okay game, basic combat. People on Twitter, oh, this is amazing, absolutely great, and it's in Game Pass. You know how we do with the Game Pass hype train. Mm-hmm. So I said, you know what? Let me download this game. Download it. Anime style type graphics, which is cel shaded. Not a problem with that. That's my, I love all art styles. Like, when people like Sea of Thieves look like a cartoon. Sea of Thieves looks amazing. Best HDR game ever created. Mm-hmm. And then I see the same person shit on Outlaws from Ubisoft. And I'm like, is it a thing to shit on companies that's trying different things? Are you mad at Ubisoft for trying different things? Because other companies are sticking to more of the same. Ubisoft will try, what's that game? I bought it. Don't hardly play it because it was broken. With the different bicycles, the downhill. What's that called?
Descenders or
No.
Descent.
No, it's something with the bikes. That game is awesome.
or is it
Right?
Riders Republic?
That's it.
Riders Republic,
That's it.
right? Game is awesome. Now it's definitely fixed. And we need games like that. I remember playing games like that back in the day. Riders Republic, right?
Yeah.
Or X
So-
Defiant. I'm just saying.
X Defiant is good, It's not great, it's good. But once again, here they go. Rainbow Six, they put it in the zombie world. I thought that was great. People said that game is trash. You're getting a group of developers, a group of investors, a publisher that's willing to give you different styles of games. Of course, you get your Assassin's Creed series. That's an acclaimed series. We haven't got a Splinter Cell in years, right? But they are giving you variety, whereas there's no slight to PlayStation, but they keep giving you remasters of the same shit you already bought. That seems to be okay, right? Some companies, you buy Madden every year, which I do too. Not discrediting people who do. I buy 2K every year.
Iterative change.
But
very small.
But right. It's like, and y'all look at this. I guarantee if that game said Ham Solo, Outlaws, it would have sold. So this is what's crazy too. Shout out to the CEO for putting that strap on and giving y'all that work. Ubisoft CEO blames gamers after poor sales of Star Wars Outlaws, which sold 1 million.
Yeah.
Scrub, talk to me, man. Did you play this game? How do you feel about this? Because he came right after the gaming community like, listen, we giving you fire, and all y'all doing is complaining.
Well, with Eve, Guillemot, and everything that's going on, I'm not surprised. But hey, to me, 1 million is a hit. How many PlayStation single player, third person over the shoulder hit 1 million, and it should be Game of the Year. It's the best game out there, and it's been supported. So
Somebody's talking about Astrobot. Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's you done.
Yo,
I see
listen,
what you're doing.
it's all perspective. You
No.
could pull up
But you know what?
Spider-Man, and it's 2
I'll
million.
talk about
So,
Astrobot, and there's a reason, but go ahead.
I mean, you can pull up
Yes, Scrub.
Spider-Man, and it's 2 million. So it all depends on what they're doing. Here's
2
one
million
thing.
is not good enough for Spider-Man either.
I know, but here's the thing. This is why it's not good enough. Right. It's not good enough anymore because of
Right.
quarterly profits and what they
Right.
saw what
These games
happened
cost
during they,
400 million to make.
right. They saw what happened during the pandemic because I will let you know, everybody's when they start talking about how these great games they have, Rainbow Six Siege had a trash support of
Launch.
that game and launch. It was buggy and a lot
Now
of
it's
people
40
wasn't
million
playing it.
players.
It took over a year and a half for that
Two.
game
Two.
that's why I
Two.
said over a year and a half. I'm
Yeah.
just saying
Yeah.
at least a year and a
Yeah.
half for them to grow their player base. It's a games
Halo
don't
Infinite too.
right. Games don't have that amount of time to wait if you're sitting
Nope.
there
Not
talking about the
nowadays.
money and the that's going to come
Yep.
back to you. So especially when this game is not a games as a service, so you're not able to sit there and make money on the side for multiplayer or
Right. Right.
season
You can't. You
passes
can't.
or
Right. You
yeah
can't milk it.
outfits. So
Right.
yeah. Right now that you're having a problem, and so I'm not surprised. The fact that you want to blame gamers is a bigger problem to me. That's why you're trying to go private now. Um, when you sit there and blame the gamers, you put out the game. The gamers are either going to want to play it or they don't. That happens with any industry. You make a movie, it either bombs or it sells. It could bomb, and then years later it becomes a cult classic, and everybody remembers it more fondly. But you put out the game. A lot of these developers now, we're in the generation and the decades of put it out, we'll patch it later. A lot of this kind of stuff will kill a game right now. When this game first came out, everybody was showing pictures of how the girl's face was looking, how it was just all jacked
But
up.
can hold on, hold on.
Go.
But let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this. She performed and acted in the game.
No, I'm not
Hold on,
talking.
hold
I'm
on,
not talking
hold on.
about what she looks like. I'm talking about what they showed us in the trailers and the fidelity
okay.
of the facial
Because-
features to
because-
what you got when the game came out.
But
I'm
hold
not
on.
talking about how the person
No.
looks and
Because
physical features.
they thought she was supposed to be in the game, and her likeness was not supposed to be in the game.
Right. Well, even with the
She
likeness,
just was an actor
Mm-hmm.
performing, and people thought.
no,
and they
I wasn't even
destroyed
talking about that. Mm-hmm.
Ubisoft. No, not you, but I'm saying I'm just bringing it up because people was going crazy on how the character don't look like her, and she wasn't. Everybody who do stunts in movies are not the actors that's supposed to be portrayed by those stunt men and women. Okay, they're performing stunts. That's the what the hell?
Somebody took
Somebody
a
took a picture.
screenshot.
But they, and when they did that with that girl, I said, but she wasn't supposed to be in the game. She's just the actress playing the part, and she's doing them. This is not Hellblade. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
she's not in the
being
game.
She's not being the mocap
Right,
model.
she's not
or-
the right. She's not right. And
But
when
still-
people said that, I said, but who told y'all that? But anyway, continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The fidelity of what they showed us in all those trailers before that game came out, and then what you're saying. Another thing that killed that game. How many times you looked online and it was showing you how bad the AI was with the
Okay.
enemies?
Okay.
That will
How
kill a
many
game.
games-
as
That,
well.
that was
How
technically
many-
the death sentence right there when
Yeah,
the
that
AI
was a
got
death
exposed.
sentence. But
Yes.
how many games had challenged NPCs?
That's
Fallout
what I'm
76,
saying, Lemon.
Fallout
In this
76, right?
day and age, that's
Elder
what
Scrolls Online.
Last of Us had
We're getting a
bad
lot of that.
NPCs or AI at the time.
Right.
But the
Yep.
thing
we're
is,
getting a
though,
lot of games. People are putting out games and then patching it later and not knocking that stuff out before they put it out. And most of the time they're putting it out that way because they're trying to hit their quarterly profits for this part of the year versus that part of the year. They'll
Yeah.
push a game back to a certain quarter to make their numbers look better, or they'll push it out immediately to build up a certain quarter so it looks good for their shareholders. So there's a lot going on with that game to make folks stay away. And if you can't put out the game that you promised or the fidelity and quality that you promised, nobody, you do not have a right to make a bunch of money off your game.
But-
Just because you spent money doesn't mean you should get the money back. If you don't do what is needed to entice the players, that's on you. It's not the players.
Okay. Let me
That's
shout
me.
out to my man Rob in the chat, man. Shout out to you, man. Hopefully your essay went very well. And shout out to everybody that's here, man. Amazingly, y'all have really, the past 2 months, the attendance for people in the chat, and I'm not just on Twitter. I look at 4 different chats. Just like somebody asked me on Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch TV. They say, "Yo, is that Mortal Kombat 3 in the back?" Yes, that's Mortal Kombat 3 playing on my PlayStation. We all appreciate y'all, man, because we could be doing this in party chats. Y'all won't even be here. You know, I know it's a Saturday night. Some of y'all like to party like your boy Lemon, but I go out after the show. But anyway,
Oh yeah, after party.
after party, no Diddy party though.
After the party, it's the after party.
Wait, we don't want no
It's a-
freaky parties? Damn.
Oh no!
And after that, it's the hotel lobby.
Yo, listen, our parking lot pimps. You heard? Now,
Oh.
but
Are you
yeah,
sure
I'll
it was
definitely
pimp
do
and
that.
not gimps? Because that's two totally different things.
Listen, this is coming from
Got
the
you that
Mexican
Pulp Fiction.
Indian Hobbit. I don't even know where that went right now, but okay.
Hey, as long as there's no slip and slide, we're all good.
Well, he said you on
You're back
that
from-
Pulp Fiction energy.
Yo, wow.
Hey, yo,
See.
where's Zed at?
Where's Zed? Zed's dead.
Wow. Mr. Guest, take over, man. Talk to me about this topic, man. How do you feel about the CEO blaming the players? Which, like I said, some of these people out here, they look to complain. Everything is not a complaint. The AI thing, I can go with that. But talk to me. What do you feel? What do you feel?
Well, it definitely doesn't make me want to buy the game. And after hearing a few reviews from some friends of mine, it didn't seem like the game was that in depth, or it seemed very cookie cutter to what it was, and there wasn't anything special. So if the devs coming out and saying, "Hey, well, that's reflected in the sales numbers. Why aren't the gamers buying it?" Maybe you should have put a little bit more effort in. I don't know. And as far as me that I didn't buy it, hey, sometimes you got to pick and choose. If you're looking at your wallet and saying, okay, there's so many games coming out in a month. You got so much, even just outside of how much money you got, there's so many games coming out this month. How much time do I have? Okay, do I want to pick that big open world, or my friends over here are playing a fighting game, my friends over here are playing the shooter? Okay, well, then I'm not really going to have time for this open world if I'm trying to hang out with everyone and play what they're playing. Maybe you're still stuck on something from last month. Who knows? Hey, maybe if you put some more content, or maybe something changes down the line, somebody says, hey, this game is actually really great, and then you'll get a bunch of people in. But going out there and flipping off the community and saying, hey, y'all didn't buy our game, what gives? That's the last thing you want to do, is go say, hey, come on, we're begging for money. Really? Come on, no, come out here and just try and piss a bunch of people off. Yeah, you might get traction that way, and you might get some people to buy your game that way. Not out of guilt, just out of here, your name's in the news now, but I don't think it's the best look for them. Come out here and crapping on gamers.
Okay. Yo, Bloody, talk to me.
Here's the thing. Ubisoft has made a lot of classics. Let's not deny that. But we also know that right now Ubisoft is also in a very hot spot, especially with a lot of the stuff that's been coming out over the past couple years about the Guillemot family, specifically on Yves Guillemot and everything else. Back brought up a good point. Blaming and pointing fingers at the community for a game's non-success is not the way to go. I will say right now, Outlaws is a fun game. It is a good game. A lot of people I know who've played it have absolutely loved it. There is an issue with it in the fact that there was a vocal minority, kind of what we saw happen with Hogwarts, that was very aggressive on pushing a certain narrative on a belief of the game. Ubisoft has been in a situation where they can put out something broken, and 8 times out of 10 that it gets fixed and it's in a much better state, and it's heavily supported for years. We've seen Scrub mention Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege, you were a very big fan of that game at launch.
Still am.
And here's the thing. When it came out, was it perfect?
Nope.
Were people happy with the game at launch?
Nope.
But they stuck with it, right? And now we're going on what, year 8, year 9, and it's probably the most
40 million players later.
And it's one of the biggest supported and still one of the most played competitive shooters out there. For Honor, when that game came out, was not in the best position, especially with it being
That was a
very
good game.
It was a good game, but it wasn't always in the best position. But look at it now, 6, 7 years later.
I don't even know my statues at.
I was like, hey, look, I have the statue and I have the helmets for Honor. I love For Honor.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I love it.
Here's the thing. That game, I enjoyed it a lot when it came out at launch, but it wasn't always in the best position. But now they supported it. They reworked it. They kept overhauling it, and now 7, 8 years later, that game is still heavily played. Still has a very good, strong community. Ubisoft has done a lot when it comes to supporting a lot of their titles, but at the same time, they also have been in a spot where one game
bloody. Get to
hang
the
on.
point.
The thing is that some of the games that they put out are good, and then some of them are not good. Look at Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy has been going back and forth with whatever games that they put out. Some people liked Wildlands, some people didn't. Then what was the next game that they put out? Break.
Wildlands is an EA game.
Or is it? No, that's
yes.
No, that's a Ubisoft game.
Wildlands.
The Tom Clancy.
It's not called Wildlands.
The Ghost Recon game.
Oh, Ghost Recon.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not even Ghost Recon. That's Ghost Recon in Grand Theft Auto World. But continue.
But that's still my point.
That's why it's forgettable. My bad. It's terrible. It's Ghost Recon and.
But that's still my point is that they started when they started.
Wildlands. I'm thinking about Wild Hearts. My bad.
Yeah, no, I was saying I know what I'm talking about.
No. I'm sorry. I said sorry.
Okay.
I said sorry, motherfucker.
But that's what I'm saying is that they started falling back into what they did is that they'll just kind of put out anything, see what works.
But that's not anything.
But again, is that they started just every game, especially with Ubisoft, all started feeling the same. Every single.
You know who puts out anything and nobody says nothing? Goddamn THQ Nordic. They put out anything. We talking about games with great production, great graphic value, great story written.
Listen,
Ubisoft
love
is giving
Ubisoft.
us good games, man. We cannot sit here and say Ghost Recon Wildlands.
But we can't defend the fact that a lot of the stuff that they put out is broken, and some of them aren't always good.
Really? Every company's guilty of that.
I know, but I'm saying Ubisoft has the most one game
Ubisoft is the only villain now.
No, I'm not saying that. Every company's bad. Every company. But
so we can't put it on them like that.
But I'm saying that
that's the whole point of this topic.
No, but you can't have your CEO vilify the whole community.
Yeah, but we know this community is full of people.
We know that. But
so
hang
on. Mad?
But Outlaws is a Star Wars specific property. Not everyone is a diehard Star Wars fan.
Yo, you're right. But everything is not about Jedis either. If this game said Han Solo, if this game said Han Solo, bro,
I get that.
They would have not said nothing.
But the thing is that this is only going to attract a certain audience. I was like, the fact is, when the game does not sell, they shouldn't be vilifying the entire community. The issue is, yes, he did. He blamed the gamers. You're vilifying your fans.
That's not everybody.
No, you are going. No, when you are specifically blaming gamers.
I got the game. He ain't talking to me.
No, but again, no, he's talking in broad, so that means every one of us.
He said the gamers who didn't buy it.
Right, he talking about the people who didn't support it. I got the game. And
he talking about
me. But it doesn't matter.
right, Scrub. Like, let's keep it real here. He ain't talking to me because it's like when you did something and teacher said, everybody getting punished, all the people that's been doing something in the class, and you was like, well, she ain't talking to me because I didn't do that.
No,
Facts.
No, it's like a girl in the club thinking she look good, and then she mad because ain't nobody trying to holler at her. Eve is mad. You ain't try to buy them a drink. I got on this good dress. I got my heels on. I got my hair and my nails done right, and you still don't want to holler.
Well, like they say,
listen,
you
man.
can dress up a pig, but it's still a pig at the end of the day. It don't matter.
Yeah, listen. We gotta move on. You're bloody. You right. You right. But we got other topics. And shout out to Bunty, man. Enough respect to 108 in the panel. It's my brother right there. I rock with this dude all day.
No, Sai, shut the hell up. Tencent getting Ubisoft is even worse. No, hang on, hang on,
I'm
gonna say this. No,
he gave his opinion.
Yeah, but
you told him to shut the hell up.
Because the fact that Tencent is cancer. No, Tencent is cancer for the industry.
They are cancer. I don't agree with his statement either, but I didn't tell him to shut the hell up.
Yeah,
for
because
saying his
that's
opinion.
like saying, hey, you getting hired by the guy who's gonna take your job and throw you out the next day is a good thing. No, you're gonna be left with jack shit. I was like, Tencent and Embracer are the worst companies to pick up anyone.
Because they're an investment group. I said that yesterday on Wise Show.
They got their hands in everything.
I said it on Iron Lord.
Yes,
they got
and everyone who signs a deal with Tencent always gets put in a bad position.
And they do not care about our hobbies that we love.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna take those 20,000 people from Ubisoft. They're gonna lay off half, and then they're gonna keep the IPs and just license it out.
I need you to breathe.
Nah. And anyone who defends Tencent, I'm gonna disrespect.
No, he's not defending. You don't gotta. First of all, we don't disrespect people that support the channel. Come on, bro. Nah, we don't do that. That dude is a supporter. You don't have to agree with his opinion. It's like somebody who likes PlayStation all day. There's a way to talk. Come on, bro.
No,
Come on.
I get it.
He's one of the dudes that's here every week. Just
this is fact.
Not shut the hell up, bro. For his opinion, he gave an opinion. Doesn't mean he's a Trump supporter. Like, slow down.
Oh, now we doing politics. Please, let's not do politics.
No. We're not doing. I just cracked a joke. I don't even care about politics. But okay. Cause Bloody need to breathe. Put your ass on timeout. Yo, Big Cloud, talk to me, man. What do you feel about this? So we can please move on, cause Bloody's in his feelings. Shit. Shout out to you, Sai, man. You know you're my guy, but that's my little brother. I gotta tell him what's right. Can't insult our supporters. But anyway, go ahead, Bit.
I mean, obviously, yeah, we got Assassin's Creed. Mirage did good, if I remember correctly. The last one that did good. And I can't really speak on Shadow because it hasn't dropped yet, but Shadow has that weird vibe going into it, obviously, you know.
No, they don't like black people. You can say it.
So they got the whole thing. Well, I don't know. I can't even say that because
he's a black samurai. No, he's a black sword bearer.
No, I can't even say
a black man and a woman.
If you remember if you remember the Black Flag game, we had Adewale, and Adewale got a lot of support for his iteration of the game. So I can't say that.
If you want to learn about Yasuke, for the people in the chat, if you want to learn about Yasuke, we're not going to even go through the history books and make people read. Watch the Netflix series.
No, people do need to read. That's the problem.
No.
People don't read.
They don't have that retention.
Everybody has their own agenda.
No. Right.
That's all.
So I'm saying, if you want to get a quick reference on who that guy was, right? I'm pro women, pro men, pro black, pro white, pro Spanish, pro Hispanic, whatever. I like good games.
Yep.
What I'm saying is, if you want to know the history of Yasuke, it's not Yusuke, it's not Yusuke, it's Yasuke.
Yeah.
Right? It's Yusuke. So listen, don't say nothing, Bloody. I see it in your face.
Oh my God, I didn't say anything.
I see you.
You were right. I was letting
I know,
speak.
but you was ready to
I
correct
was not
me.
gonna say anything. You know what? Hang on. Where my guns at?
Because he's a Japanese.
Calm down.
Yo, listen, I've been shot before. You got to do something different. Like, run me over with a car. I've been shot before. I'm still here. Anyway, if you want to learn about what Yasuke was, they did a movie way before this game came out on Netflix.
There's several documentaries on him.
Several. But I'm talking about something modern that they will understand. They show his struggle. They show what he did. They show how he became like an outlaw because of his title, because his sensei was murdered. right?
It's his Shogun. I was like, because he was in.
No, his Shogun. My bad. He was waiting to do that. See, back. I told you.
No, I was
He was
just
waiting. He was waiting.
No,
He's like, let me go
the
drop
way
the
you're
ball.
saying it, I
no.
just want to
Oh
fuck
my
it.
God, I'm trying to help you here. I didn't say anything. Like I was like, he gonna be wrong. He gonna be wrong. No, I'm letting you
He was
talk.
like, yeah, I'm gonna throw the alley up. You better finish at the rim strong, sucker. But nah, for real. On some real stuff here, man. On some real stuff. This is just what it is. Go there, watch the Netflix show, and it's gonna tell you the exact history or a real great roundabout situation on who that guy was. But continue, Ben. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there.
No, like I said, after the whole Outer Wildlife thing, you know, Assassin's Creed's really just been the main thing to look out for. So I can see why people might have a certain weird vibe with Ubisoft.
What's your favorite Assassin's Creed?
For me, the last good one that they made was Black
No,
Flag.
what's your
favorite?
favorite? Your favorite.
Favorite
Yours.
would have to be Assassin's Creed 2.
My favorite is Origins.
Like Origins.
I
think,
like Black Flag. I think Black Flag is amazing, but I like the mummy stuff, the Egyptian stuff. So
Yeah.
I really that's my favorite.
Yeah, 2 was
And
my all-time
I did
favorite.
Like Valhalla. I like Valhalla, but I didn't
Two
like
is
one.
2 is the all-time
like one.
favorite, but like
Right.
Brotherhood, I would say is peak in my honest feeling.
Brotherhood is
Yes,
good
Yeah,
too. I think,
that's peak them.
But I love Origins with that whole because I like Prince of Persia stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I like the movies, the Mummy. You know what I'm saying? I like that whole Egyptian stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
I love Brotherhood because it showed more of the lore and it showed that character progression, like from Ezio going from assassin to mentor.
Yeah,
I thought
right,
that was
right,
incredible. And you
right,
can actually
right,
recruit
right.
people to become assassins.
Right.
That
That's
was
facts.
dope, and they got rid of that altogether. They
Facts.
stopped doing that, and
I love the whole
that's annoying.
series technically, except one. I didn't like one. I thought it was boring.
You know,
Yeah,
you know,
it just fell off after
it was
for
an
me.
entry, it was an entry level, but
Right, like
I was like-
Valhalla's amazing.
Valhalla's great, but one that I don't think that enough people really look at and kind of is like the outlier was Rogue. I really enjoyed Rogue.
Rogue was really good too. Like and the thing is too, what kills me with East Gilmont's, well, not really East Gilmont, but just the direction of the franchise. They'll have good characters that has potential to be better than Ezio or have a long run like Ezio did, like Haytham Kenway. Remember Haytham Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3? They
Yes,
could have
sir.
used him, or they could have used I wouldn't say Connor. I don't think Connor was that intriguing. I would say the dude from Black Flag. What was his name?
Edward
Kenway.
Kenway.
Edward Kenway. I would use him, or hell, even
Black Flag was awesome.
Yeah.
It's better than Skull and Bones.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, I shouldn't have
Absolutely.
said that. I shouldn't have said that.
Hey,
listen,
hey,
we
hey,
gotta move- we gotta
you,
move on.
You
We gotta
can
move
say
on.
it because you're the one who hyped it up and you own it now.
No.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Let me tell you this.
Well,
People in the chat, I just want you to understand your boy Lemon. I love Peter Pan. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I like pirate movies.
yeah.
I was excited for it. I thought Sea of Thieves was gonna be trash, and when I played it and I put my boy 100 in the brig for an hour when he was pissing drunk, that was awesome. And his character was thrown up. That's what got that moment made me get hooked on Sea of Thieves, and then it progressed into what it is today. But I'm a pirate dude.
Yep.
You know, my best
Yeah,
scenes
if a pirate game is done properly.
in House of Dragons is always with the dude, the black guy with the white dreads that runs the seas, because I'm a seas type of dude.
You know, I'm surprised though. I'm surprised they didn't really take the that inspiration with Black Flag and just make a whole new IP altogether. You know, just a pirate game altogether.
That's what it was
just
supposed
for
to
the-
be.
I mean, that's
no,
what
I'm
it's
talking about
supposed to be.
Sea of Thieves was supposed to be a ship battle, or remember ships battle. That's what they were trying to go for Ubisoft or Skull and Bones. I'm sorry.
No, you mean Skull and Bones,
I'm
right?
sorry. That's what they were
Skull
trying
and
to do.
Bones is a MMO
Yeah. So
pirate game, which can be amazing.
yeah,
Because
but
when I played it, I said, this is not just a Sea of Thieves, get on the ship. It's an MMO, bro.
yeah, but I'm just saying though, when you have assets like that and you have a good foundation, which is Black Flag, I would honestly have taken that as inspiration to make something new, like something that people are familiar with, but go all out with. You know, have treasure. You know, have you be able to fight for treasure. You know,
Right.
have stuff like that. That would have been cool, but they never did it. But
I watched mad people get eaten by
answer-
sharks and black.
oh yeah, but no, just to
Skull
answer
and
the
Bones.
question about East Gilmont blaming gamers for Outlaws, that was just a question. It's never a good idea to point the finger at the fan base. It's never a good idea. But I get what his frustration is in general
his
because
frustration is-
because people claim you'll see us. We'll talk about we want new experiences and we'll go and buy new experiences. But the thing is, there is overwhelming, and you see this. There's an overwhelming amount of people who do this, but they do this because they want to be part of a conversation, not because they truly believe that. So when you get a new experience, they don't buy said new experience, and so I can see why he's upset about that and the game not selling well. Now, to what Bloody was saying about, he was mentioning games, and I mentioned Last of Us, especially with games launching with bad performance. Here's the thing. Star Wars Outlaws had characters doing T-poses and stuff like that. They weren't moving
especially when you're a new IP.
Right. And that's never good.
worse.
And you got to keep in mind, too, Lim, when you have social media as prevalent as it is, that's in a weird way is a technically
exposed.
That right there is
It's
technically in a
exposed.
review by itself before the official reviews come out. When you got bad, everybody coming out like that. In fact, when people had it early and they came out with their early reviews, they all said the same thing. Listen, the game looks beautiful, all this stuff, but AI problems are hindering this game.
AI was a problem.
Right. Now, again, does that is having bad AI like something new in games? No, we've seen this with Last of Us. Last of Us had bad AI where you can walk in front of the enemies and they wouldn't notice you at times.
The clickers.
Yeah. Clickers, sometimes you can walk up on clickers and not be triggered.
And they don't even do nothing, but they fixed it.
Yeah, they fix stuff like that. Now, again, it should at the end of the day, it shouldn't have happened to begin with at this current stage of the game where a game is in polishing phase. When you hear a polishing phase, you would think, okay, this is where the optimization is fully being taken, is going all out. They're making sure they're play testing, make sure everything's fine. But obviously, that's not the case, and that sets a bad precedent because we don't know what to expect in the future when you see games like this. That's why it's hard to get excited for a lot of games you've seen them because you don't know what you're going to get in the finished product. Another example of this is Watch Dogs, the first one. Remember how we saw the first original show for that? And when we got it, it was nowhere near it in terms of visual fidelity. It didn't look anywhere near. Hell, half the stuff that you were seeing wasn't happening the way they showed it off in that demo. So expectations versus reality is basically what I'm coming down to with this. But as far as Yeez Guillemot, I mean, Yeez Guillemot has a lot of IPs at his disposal. Splinter Cell, we still haven't heard nothing from. I do think he needs to take us. I think him personally, he needs to take the foot off the gas pedal when it comes to Assassin's Creed being the main thing they push. The same thing with Just Dance. I would focus on stuff that for a fact that people have not seen, and push that, and then treat Assassin's Creed as like how Naughty Dog would treat Last of Us sort of thing. You know what I mean? That would be your main attraction after you push the IPs that people want to see. Then that would be your eye candy piece. That's how you do it personally. But will he do it? I'm not sure. They have a lot of IPs at their disposal, and they're not utilizing them the right way at all. Hell, they could have made you. I don't know if y'all play South Park game, The Stick of Truth, or the. They could have done another South Park game, and I would have been on board all the way if they said another South Park game. Stick of Truth was one of the greatest games they ever came out with. Next to Fractured Butthole
was
amazing.
Listen,
the improvements were insane. Those were literally like I wouldn't even call those games. That's how good they were done. Like you would think they're just episodes, like lost episodes.
It was
you know
crazy.
That is how incredible they were in terms of creating that, and how Trey Parker and Matt Stone were making that.
And we got free updates for next gen.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's how you do it with something like that. That's how you do it. And imagine them saying another South Park, and they say, hey, by the way, these are all getting free upgrades for PS5, plus this one's coming out, let's say, I don't know, next year at a certain time. That would have been something to be excited for. That's something to fall back on. That's that's a nice safe ground to fall back on if Star Wars Outlanders didn't perform. But the thing is, they just they're not thinking in the long-term view of things. They're thinking about capturing old moments. The thing is, though, we've all experienced Ezio's story with Assassin's Creed. You can't keep repackaging Ezio's story. We know Ezio is one of the best assassins. We've already experienced it.
Yes.
People want new experiences.
Stories.
Right.
It was a great story.
Had a great story, had a great payoff, had a great great send-off. That's a way to end make a character legendary, just like you did with Altair. Remember they gave him that legendary send-off with Revelations?
Yeah,
it's
Revelations.
The same thing. It's the same thing. People want newer experiences, but they also want, they want returning stuff as well. But the thing is, they're not returning the stuff that people want to really see. It's kind of like how PlayStation's doing with remaking stuff that people don't want versus what they actually want.
Until Dawn didn't need a remake.
It damn sure didn't. It could have already been it just could have been repackaged, or it was already repackaged. What am I talking about?
Right.
All of the
all they
last
needed to do
5
was just do
games
a
didn't need a
graphical
remake.
update. That's it.
No, they didn't have to
didn't.
do anything. That game didn't need that.
It really didn't.
Horizon don't need a
Horizon?
remaster. It's already
No, not at all.
beautiful.
The Last of
Like,
Us.
come on.
But that's what I'm saying is that
come
if
on.
you're gonna update it, it could have been free. It could have just been something.
No, but why waste resources?
Spider-Man.
Exactly. They don't need it. That's what I'm saying.
Spider-Man,
Anyway,
Spider-Man
listen,
didn't
man.
need to be repackaged. They could just
No.
they could just port it over.
None of
etc.
that.
They didn't need all that stuff to be repackaged. That all these things that we're seeing these games get could have been put to Metal Gear Solid 4.
And you're
Guns N'
wasting
Roses.
money. You're
You
wasting
see
money.
Soul Reaver? You see Soul Reaver?
No.
Yes.
That's an old ass game.
That could have been
need
done.
to be-
That could
but
have been
no,
done to Resistance.
Yeah, but look, right. But
Motorstorm.
You see,
Or
that
SOCOM.
game,
But
I don't even
Soul
think
Reaver's
Motorstorm
30
needs a
years old.
remaster
That
because
makes
it was
sense.
beautiful for its time too. But what I'm saying is like the Soul Reaver game, right?
Yep.
I've been begging for this for like 8 years. Every
Yes.
podcast, yo, I need this.
Yup.
I'm gonna buy it, right?
The Order
That game
1886.
is whoa.
That's
hey.
that
The
needs a sequel,
visuals,
not-
the visuals
Oh,
on
yes.
that game. If you get a better story and gameplay, yeah, the visuals are
I
great
beat
on that
that
game.
game.
It's frustrating for everybody, I know, but the
I
visuals
don't even
was
want- you know what?
nasty.
But yeah. Let's move on, man. Anybody else want to touch on this? Because we got 4 more topics, man. We got to keep it pushing, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Did we get to that? Did we get to this?
Super chat, yeah.
But from Bunty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bunty.
3 months.
No,
3
no,
months
we didn't.
level.
Yeah,
So,
we got
no,
that.
no.
We got that. We got
Yeah,
that.
Okay,
you're
okay.
right.
All
You're
right.
right.
Shout out
Dip
to everybody,
anyway,
man.
so I'ma holla at y'all later. For sure.
Yo, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
appreciate
No
See
problem.
you
Now,
next
man.
week, hopefully.
Later, scrub.
Yes, sir.
When I put out in the middle of the week who's showing up for attendance, can you please answer early?
I got you.
Like you answered today. Yo, I'm gonna be there. I was
What?
like, I was like,
you not doing stuff in personal life.
you listen, I work 170 hours a week. I gotta do all these topics. Come on, bro. Like I got shit to do too. You know, that's why I put it out earlier than later in the week. God damn it. But no, shout out to you, bro. Love you to death, man. Appreciate
Appreciate
you.
you.
Hopefully we
Thank you,
going to
sir.
PAX next year. Hopefully you pull up. It's in May.
That's my plan.
Yes, sir.
Man, let's get it popping. You heard? We're going to hold a whole big ass podcast live. Yo, have a safe night and enjoy your weekend, bro.
Yep. There we know. Bloody. Much love. Later, scrub. Nice to meet you.
Smile when
back.
you out so it can freeze you nice.
sweet.
Smile when you out.
I'll let y'all.
All right, so we're going to move on into these topics, man. Damn. Xbox Square meeting. What's the results? And Final Fantasy 16 release date. I'm going to combine 4 and 7, y'all.
Yep.
And I'm going to say this. Let's get it popping, man. Hold on. Microsoft pull up to all these different studios doing Tokyo Game Show. One time they pull up to this chick who had a great outfit, and they was talking to them. She didn't even know who Phil and Sarah Bond was. I thought that was crazy. But, you know, they Japanese. They not part of our culture. And, you know, they went to Tecmo. They went to Square. Bloody, we're going to go to you first because, you know, you the Japanese connoisseur in that building. You heard? Final Fantasy 16 was supposed to be announced. Is Square talking BS about putting the games out on Xbox? Because these remasters of these older games and the Manas, which I love the Mana series.
Oh, I love Mana.
Right?
Yep.
But everybody want to know when 16 hitting. We got 14 online. We know we ain't getting Final Fantasy 7 in Rebirth.
Not anytime.
Right. So what's going on, man?
Here's the thing.
Is Phil's wasting his time because we so happy they came to see us. We special. New management at Square. Just give me something. Give me your perspective because you the Japanese connoisseur, even though I've been to Japan and you haven't.
Yet.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
jab.
And I was
That's
like,
a jab.
just wait
That's a
till next
jab,
year. Just wait till
scrub.
next year. Just wait.
Yeah. You ain't going. You gonna order some sushi and say I was here.
Yeah. We'll see. Y'all be seeing your boy going global. But no, here's the thing. Before I would have
Shout
said
out to
that,
Sir X-Men in the chat. Go ahead, son. I'm sorry.
I would say here's the thing. I would have said before that it was a lot of talk because of the fact that Square kept saying things, but there was nothing backing them up. I would say now that since Takahashi Kiryu has taken over as president of Square Enix, he's been very forward and very on his word when he says that he wants to deepen the relationship. The issue right now is that there's still a lot of leftover titles that have not come over, and there's definitely, obviously, the larger ones that people have been wanting. Masters was one that a lot of people had really spoke out, myself included, when that came out last year, right? On PlayStation, Switch, PC, all that kind of stuff here, and even on Amazon tablets and stuff like that, which is why it felt so weird that it wasn't on the console. This meeting here was them talking about what's the next plans after what they just dropped, which was the Pixel remaster and both Legends of Mana and Trials of Mana. Two of my favorite classics among the Mana friends. I think we're gonna see. It's just right now. I know Yoshi P's having to dance around the question a bit because there's still maybe some leftover aspects of
Contractual situations.
Exactly. They put out PC because PC is obviously something that they're agreed on. However, there still may be that contract for sequels. I think that we may not see it till roughly late 2025, maybe 26. I want to be wrong on that, but it's a possibility. The only issue with that is that they're going to be missing a lot of the interest that may be there at that time.
No, not for Xbox fans.
The Xbox fans, I'll say the passionate ones who are...
Because look what happened to a game that me and you did the developer interview at Comic-Con, Predator's Hunting Grounds. Look at when it came to Xbox. And I told people, I was real petty about it. I said, when I did that interview with those devs, me and Bloody, Comic-Con, right?
Yep.
Death Stranding wasn't even out then.
Not yet.
We took a picture with the statue. Remember that?
Yeah. I still got the picture.
Okay. So we can't say they're going to miss out on anything because look at that game. Look at what happened with a game me and you covered years ago. Just came out on Xbox, was only on PlayStation, and I was talking to my PlayStation community about this game. Nobody wanted to listen at the time. And now it hit Xbox, it hit the ground running. So we can't say that it's not going to have legs.
No,
you can't do that.
No. I agree. I was going to say, I'm just saying that they may miss some of the initial hype, but there is still going to be, that's what I'm saying, is that there is a diehard core community that wants these titles. And the thing is that it's not even just Final Fantasy that's missing out. We're also still missing out on several of the remakes that they put out of like Star Ocean, another large series that Square Enix has. There is plenty of other titles that are in Square Enix's repertoire that have not come. I think that this meeting is to start discussing what's the next ones that they want to port, whether big, small, everything in between. And I really want them to start showing up more starting next year. I was like, I didn't expect much from this year because there has been very minimum. Of course, the biggest one that they got coming up next is the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, which I'm excited for as a Dragon Quest fanatic. You know, obviously I'm a Toriyama fan.
Stay on topic.
But the fact is that I think with this meeting and, of course, with the words coming from Yoshi P himself, I think it's planning what's going to start coming next year to 2026, which is when we'll start seeing a lot of the bigger titles coming.
All right. Yo, back, man. I know you've been quiet for a minute, man. You've been an excellent guest, bro.
Yes.
So talk to me. Talk to me about this Square Enix and what you think about Final Fantasy 16 when we finally get it. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that as far as, you know, like you touched on the contract, how long of a time exclusive it is, or
Right.
if they can re-up that time exclusivity to extend it even longer. As far as for myself, that I would be more interested with Xbox and Square meeting is if we're gonna see Kingdom Hearts 3 be, if Xbox would get the marketing rights to that, and if that's potentially going to be talked about next year, or even just a splash screen for it, if not a trailer.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah, not too much on there.
Scrub, talk to me, man.
Well, I just see this as being a play that is game is going to come eventually. The fact that you put both minor games in there, then you also you put the Pixel remaster of 1 through 6.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Final Fantasy is going to come to Game Pass, but you put that in Game Pass. For you to put those games in Game Pass and not just outright say we're going to put it on Xbox and Microsoft, but you have to pay for it each game individually. I think they're testing the waters to see how well Game Pass does. And then from there, if you see that interest, that's how you prep people for when you actually put the newest, the latest, and greatest into that platform as well. So I see 16 coming to Xbox. I'm pretty sure it's not coming to Game Pass, but you never know. You never know how things go. And I'm just excited because that's the only thing I thought about when they did the Tokyo Game Show and they listed. So that's 8 games from Square Enix that you weren't getting before, and it's going straight into Game Pass. It would have been different if they announced it. Hey, you can get this on Xbox in the store or Xbox Marketplace, however you want to look at it. But for it to be straight into Game Pass and then the next one on the horizon, I do think it's I think it's a big deal.
Okay. So we're gonna move on, man. I'm gonna say this. I agree with the panel. I want Square to stop playing around. Just say what the hell it is. I don't know why y'all be playing with people mentals and people watching you, and you be like, "Oh, it's coming. We're gonna put our games on Xbox," and you like, "When?"
You know what it is.
And then,
you know what it
don't
is.
Say shit.
Lemon,
Stop playing with the community.
It's like a good breakup when you're telling your girlfriend, baby, just give me a more time. We gonna separate and sign the divorce papers. Just wait a little bit longer.
Right. And I'm tired of the BS.
That's all
I'm tired. I'm tired of the BS. So now let's talk about something quick, man. Back, I want you to go first. I don't know if you're an Avatar fan. Avatar is getting a big AAA game. Give me your thoughts.
Okay, are you? Because I wasn't
the
sure
last
if you were-
Airbender.
Okay, then yeah. I actually.
Oh, you thought I meant like Avatar, like?
Well, I was wondering. Okay, is it Avatar the blue people?
But if you was wondering that, you never hit me with a text to say, "Lemon, what Avatar?" I'm talking about Avatar the Airbender.
Yeah, the last Airbender, that one.
Right before the original Avatar movie. Come on, you should have asked me. This is why I said, did you read the topics? But anyway, go ahead, continue.
No, I'm just wondering about that. But yeah, no, I'm actually pretty excited. I got into watching that show after they put it into Fortnite, ironically.
Yep.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the point of doing stuff like that. It brings interest in other aspects, but continue.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I think that's fantastic because, like I said, after I even bought all the skins for Fortnite and then went and watched
For Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I bought all the skins and then went and watched the last Airbender series, and then also on top of that watched the Korra series, and then went on to Amazon Prime. I think it was on Amazon Prime. They had the live action that they did.
No, that's Netflix.
Netflix. Okay,
Netflix has that, right?
But yeah, so it's great to hear that it could be hopefully because a lot of different animes that sometimes get, if you're more popular on the film side versus popular in the game, sometimes when they get a game over there, when it tries to transfer, it's very basic. How they
No. I want to know what you want out of it. What you think. Forget about the industry. What is your aspirations and what would you like out of the game? You.
What I like out of the game is, as far as that goes, is I would hope that
High
they have
action, deep
Yeah.
story,
Oh, yeah.
Open world exploration. I want to know what you want out of the game.
Yeah, then definitely, very deep combat, hopefully RPG elements thrown in there, that you can fly on Appa wherever you want.
Right.
It's not,
right. See, open world. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
going through well, because the whole area sets that up, and then even if you had it based down to however you're dressed when you walk into an area, how people interact with you, because even they had to like you have Aang going into the Fire Nation, obviously you're going to get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you're having to wear outfits to hide in those areas, or if you're going into the Earth Nation and you got to dress up like them, that'd be fantastic. Or depending on how you're dressed.
You see? Right. That's what I wanted from you. Not just the basic stuff. I wanted to give your imagination and vision for the game and, the idea of what could make this game popular, successful.
Yeah, and
good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit, bro. Good shit. All right. I'm going to go to the Japanese corner store last, but I got to say, shout out to J Mac in the chat. Yo, J Mac, man, you wasn't here earlier. Once again, somebody on the panel won one of those books. And people going to start thinking shit rigged. From now on, if you join the show, listen, the next giveaway was supposed to be a book. No, we ain't doing that. The next giveaway will be, if you're a member, the gold tier, you will be able to come on the panel and converse with everybody and drop your bars live. You know what I'm saying? We really do cameras here. If you got to do an avatar, we'll accept that, but it's going to say Skype circle. But, that's going to be next. Mm-hmm. But if you're on the panel, I got to take you out that winner's wheel because people going to start thinking it's rigged in this motherfucker.
No.
I was like, no.
Let you know you got to come on the show.
You come on the show, you win stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo, it's crazy. So, Scrub, talk to me. What would be your aspirations for this game to be successful, and what would you like to see out of it?
For this game to be successful, it doesn't take much. This already has a huge fan base. You can either try to play tight to the story that's already given. I would not veer too far away from the story of the last bit because you might get fans to sour on it. So you don't have to do much. You give some animated, almost like cell shading look, almost like a Dragon Ball Fighters kind of look to it. I love
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, I think you can. That kind of look will go far with you instead of trying to make it the most realistic thing you can. And I think that'll work. I think that'll be good enough. Make sure that you have all the support for, of course, the Japanese side of things, but then for the American and European countries as well. I think as far as AAA, when they outright say AAA starting out,
that means
it kind of makes
all
me
that means is big budget.
Right. It kind of makes me worried. It kind of makes me worried when they say AAA title because it's like, are you going to put the money correctly into what needs to be done? Because a lot of times with these AAA companies, they waste a lot of and burn through a lot of cash, and you don't get what it was either promised or what you expected. I mean, shout out to the last PlayStation game dropped, $400 million to do a hero shooter, and it didn't last. So,
$400 million and 6 years too late.
Yeah, I just
That's
think
all it was, 'cause
you
the game
don't
was
have
not
to
that
do.
broken.
You do not have to do much. You already got a great story. Pick you some stories out of that, and it'll work.
Okay.
Throw
Bloody,
some cell shading.
breathe. Give me your stuff. Yeah, breathe.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
we gotta go.
I get it. All right, here's the thing.
Okay, so go ahead.
All I want, I was like, we know the story in and out. Stick to what we know, but don't be
Mm-hmm.
afraid to reference a lot of what we've seen in others. I want you to take the same approach that Ubisoft did with the Naruto games way back with Broken Bond and Rise of the Ninja, or what Bandai did with the Dragon Ball Kakarot game. Same story that we know, but reference a lot of other stuff and bring out things for the fans, right? Talking about all that. I want an RPG, open world. There's plenty to do. There's plenty to see. I was like, they can, if they want to do it as multiple games, all right, there's multiple chapters, right? There's Water Nation, Earth Nation, Fire Nation. Focus on one big aspect and really
Turn-based.
delve into it. Yeah. I was like, there's a lot that can be done. It is coming from Saber. Saber has proven themselves, especially with Space Marines 2. They killed it.
Yes.
They know how to make something that's fun, that's action-packed, and it feels really tight. I was like, if they really delve more into the RPG aspect, I was like, they definitely have the capability of doing that to make something that's really successful for both fans, because the Avatar community is a very passionate community, but also be able to attract new ones.
Okay. Yo, Bloody, you did a great job. But I'm going to say this. I want all factions involved. I want the whole story. I want an open world environment. I want to go around saving towns like he usually do. When people don't believe him as the Messiah and they think he's a myth, I want all of that in an open world environment, mad side stories, and bring in stuff. Because listen, this is gonna sound crazy. I love the last Netflix show, but it didn't impress me. I'm gonna say why. We all know the goddamn Avatar story. We done watched it multiple times, multiple animes, right? When they redid the show, they started the story back from the beginning. How many times we gonna see Peter Parker get bit by the Spider-Man and then he learned his powers and then he... How many times we gonna watch that? Only the last Spider-Man, they skipped through all that. Because we watched it for years. So, I want them to add to the story. That's why the side missions for me would be amazing with him saving these smaller towns. When he's like a rumored legend or a myth that they met. And let him bring them into reality. I think that would be dope. Right? Because I don't want to, like even with the Batman, right? I said, oh, I got to watch this dude not know how to fight again. Brand new Batcave. Introducing himself to the streets. Yeah, if you notice, I ain't even like the dude, the vampire dude. What was that?
Patterson?
Morbius.
No. The dude that played Batman.
Oh, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
What series he did? I own all the movies. There's
Twilight.
7 of them. Twilight. When they introduced the dude, the Twilight dude as Batman, I said he is not Bruce Wayne. Everybody's Batman when they put the suit on, except for Val Kilmer. Chicks dig the car. We ain't gonna do that. But I'm just saying, if you do the series, AAA game, I don't want to start from where he's not the Avatar. He's learning his abilities. Give me his abilities. Or he know who he is and his objective, because we've seen the story for years. That's all I'm saying.
Well, but that's why I mentioned specifically like Dragon Ball Kakarot, is that it's a streamlined way of being able to relive the story, but have that glow up, but also being more streamlined on it, where you actually feel powerful at those moments where it should be. And also, you don't have a back credit card on you at all times.
Yeah, I think
Facts.
I think you gotta use him learning his abilities at least as a tutorial.
No,
make it something
right,
quick.
something's right. Because we everybody's not the same. We all grew up with the story. Like I said, I enjoyed the last Netflix series was amazing, the live action. But god damn it, we watched the same story 3 different live actions in a row. God damn. The nephew from the Fire King and all right, He converts, he gets emotional, he rebels against his father. How many times are we gonna watch that?
And we're not gonna skip over. You talk about Pattinson was Batman, but not Bruce Wayne. When Clooney was Bruce Wayne, but not Batman. You gonna throw that in there too?
Yo,
Yeah.
no. I didn't. I'm a Clooney fan, and
He was not.
Michael
He got
Keaton
nipples.
is my favorite Batman, and then it's not Val Kilmer. What's the other dude name?
Ben Affleck.
No, not Ben Affleck. He talking about
Ben Affleck was amazing.
You mean
as
Christian
Batman.
Bale?
He's talking
Christian
about Val.
Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale was amazing.
See,
He's
them
he's
just
my
like the
favorite.
Bat
My
nipples,
best
that's what it
Joker.
is.
Christian is my favorite.
Whatever. My best Joker
Heath Ledger.
is Jack Nicholson.
To me,
Because
it's Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger copied Jack Nicholson.
Well, Jack Nicholson wasn't original
Look at the
either.
list.
So I mean,
No. I'm talking about in the movies. We ain't talking about the old school '69 shit.
but that's
No,
where
we
Jack
ain't
Nicholson got his from, though, too. So that's what I'm
But,
saying.
okay,
Everything
you can
comes
pay
from something
homage
else.
to that. Right. But Jack Nicholson, with that Prince soundtrack, the greatest soundtrack in any movie history.
Well, yeah. See, that bias come in with that because it is great. But to me, that Heath Ledger Joker, that he really came for it because we didn't think that was going to be good at all.
No. And you know what's
Knowing
crazy?
who they cast.
You know what's
and-
crazy? I'm mad he passed away from killing himself by mistake. Being tired, mixing liquor and medications, that's what killed him. But he added parts, like the explosion part. I'm a big movie dude.
Yeah, that
And
was
when he did the
improv.
explosion.
Yeah.
He was just like, because the explosions when they went to click
It
the button,
actually didn't blow out like it was supposed to.
It didn't blow up, right? And I thought that was just like just reacting to the moment. So he's definitely one of my favorite characters, man. It's sorry he didn't even get to see the movie. But listen, man, we got to move on. Ghost of Yeti pushed back, rumored, to 2026. You first, Bloody, and when Bloody finish, Scrub, you go next, and we're gonna finish with our guests. Go ahead.
right.
I gotta go do something real quick.
Here's the thing. Them pushing back Ghost of Yote with everything that's coming out is the fact that they were caught off guard with the fact that of how fans' reactions to it. And most notably, this is all because they don't want a woman. I was like, can we just get over that fact? It's just like, y'all really are mad that this is following a different character in an entirely different region, mind you. They're like, no, it has to be Jin. I was like, no. I was like, did anyone also not pay attention to the fact that depending on which ending that you went with, I was like, things could have happened differently for Jin? I was like, this is based on different specific periods and different regions in Japan.
Right.
He is not going to be the same person that's going to be in every one of these regions because of the fact that in history-wise, that's not how it went. I was like, the fact that they're pushing this back and making a big deal, I was like, unless they're going to completely rewrite everything, this is just to basically kind of get over whatever bitching and moaning that their community is going to push forward. It's just so stupid that they're literally giving into to this much critique over the fact that there's a female lead. That's my thoughts.
Well, I don't even think it's as much as having a female lead. I think it was more of the visuals. When you're watching this trailer and you go, wait a second, the first Ghost of Tsushima was out how long ago, and the visuals don't look anything better. They barely look about the same.
I can understand.
So I think a lot of it's going to be more of the visuals they're going to have to work on, because to me that would take more time than you find somebody to add some more implements to the storytelling. That's another reason why it's not called Ghost of Tsushima 2. Now, if it was that Tsushima 2 and then you don't have Jin Sakai as the lead, I could understand more people being mad about the situation. But yes, it's Ghost of Yote, and I think it's just disappointing because so many people were waiting for Ghost of Tsushima, the sequel, to come out to see the next part of the story, possible way of the story. Like you said, bloody. Depending on how you played the game, it went different ways. So I'm interested to see. I'm glad they pushed it back. I really am glad they pushed it back because I was not impressed by any of the visuals I saw. The fact
I
that
thought it
they
looked good.
had yeah, but to me, like I said, I played the first one, not even on a pro, on the PS4. And when I'm sitting here watching a live stream or whatever on YouTube or wherever you want to watch it, nothing popped out, and I was like, "Oh my God, look how much care they put in it to make this look better or this look different." To me, it looked like they used the same assets and then boom, make your new character popped on it. So to me,
It,
I don't like when games are pushed back, but if they're pushed back to make the game better,
Mhm.
not because you're being lazy, I'm all for it. So
I can
that's what
understand
I
that,
have on
but
it.
I also
Hmm.
can't say anything about reused assets when one of my favorite series literally reuses so many assets and just updates them. Like the Like a
Hmm.
Dragon series literally reuses character models, enemy types, and all sorts of stuff across 8, 9 different
Yeah, but
games.
what makes you play the story?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that I was like they literally just add in a new, main character most of the time. I was say that's what I'm saying is that for me, if it's an issue of assets and reusing stuff, I don't have a problem with that because I understand it helps to streamline the process. And in some cases, I was like, it's worked for them.
And that's what Riskit is saying in the chat. It's just to me, Riskit, when I say about the visuals, um, especially when you're about to put out a PS5 Pro, you already got the PS5 out. You want to step with your best foot forward. You can criticize something without saying it's not going to be good. There's a reason why when Halo Infinite came out and you got Craig in there and you go, uh-oh. But the gameplay look bad in the trailer? No. Did the visuals look top notch? It looked very good, but it's just for someone who's waiting to say, entice me with the next game, you didn't really give me any story or any reason of what this game's about. All you gave me was riding on the horse. You got the swaying of the fields and the backgrounds and the large landscapes. To me, it's like if it doesn't look any better when we're already into another generation. It'd be different if it was the first Ghost of Tsushima was PS5 and then this next one, Yote, is going to be on the 5 and then the 5 Pro. I wouldn't have that much pushback. But when you're talking about a whole different generation, that's where it's like, you're not enticing me to want to go
But
jump
but
on it.
isn't Tsushima a cross-gen title as it was? Didn't it come out in 2020?
Yes, but what I'm saying is it came out in 2020. This game is going to be probably still they're probably going to say it's only on the PS5. So for me, you're on
Gotcha.
a new generation. You gotta really drive it
Push it,
home
push
of
it. Got
yeah,
you, I got
why?
you.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I
We
still
good
think,
now? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, I haven't played the first game. That's one of those I want to get to eventually.
Somebody
It's
shut his mic off.
it's worth it. Even if you
Yeah.
didn't say you finished it, it's worth it to put your hands on to check it out. It's
Yes.
really good.
Oh yeah.
The game is amazing.
Oh yeah. But seeing the trailers and everything I saw, I thought the second game looked interesting. As far as if the game's not ready, delay it. Can't remember who said
Right.
it, but they said, a bad game that's released early can the performance gets better if you delay it. So if that's all it is, fine. If it's certain people in the community giving kickback because
They're not changing the story. Yeah.
no, I can't imagine they could change the story if you're not going to delay it 4 years at that point, make a new game. But this,
We've seen other games do it in a year and a half.
yeah, well, yeah, you
And-
never know.
Yeah.
But at that point, I mean, from everything I saw and it looked fine to me. So I don't know. Hopefully, it's just polishing that they're pushing out till next year for.
Hopefully.
All right. We ready for the last topic?
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say this, man. Oh, let me get my 50 cent petty. All right. Now, my Xbox community, man. Y'all took a L this week. Y'all took a motherfucking L. Facts. You see, a lot of these content creators out here, OBS is currently active. Yeah. Let me say this, man. Let me say this for the record. Y'all took a L. And you know what's crazy about my Xbox community? I respect so many of y'all out there. Many different podcasts I watch. I'm not biased. I don't try to fit in where I get in. I just do me. We do us. Back when the ABK deal was, shout out to my brother King David, hold the line. That people was holding the line and preaching the bullshit and act like they was part of the team. And then one day, these bigger YouTubers and content creators started preaching that Xbox signed a deal or they couldn't advertise Call of Duty in Game Pass.
People who don't play the game don't want what they talking about.
You see that hype train going? And yes, I'm being petty like 50 Cent, but I'm going to tell you this. 2,253 people later, the smaller content creator, I don't get in a podcast and stroke nobody's ego. We don't do that. I don't give a fuck about your ego. I talk facts. I took 2 days, 48 hours of my time out of my business, busy ass week, to read these documents. And ain't nowhere in those documents it said you will not be able to advertise Call of Duty in Game Pass. But my friends, my associates, people I've watched, went out there, got on podcasts, and stroked each other off and said, it's a shame that Xbox can't even say Call of Duty and Game Pass in the same sentence. Not one person on any of those podcasts challenged one another. Y'all all sat there and spoke about bullshit. When I tried to tell you, did y'all read the documents? Or you just taking one person's opinion and now everybody's opinion is the same?
Mm.
I told you, I got into YouTube for one reason. Not to fucking support Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo. To support the gamer. No matter the platform. I'm here to preach the facts. And when I spoke to some of them the other night, I told y'all tonight gonna be different. Shout out to my man Risky, because I said pull up tonight. He's with the kids right now, but he's in the chat. I said it's gonna be different. And I don't give a fuck who gets offended. I'm tired of the circle joke shit. I'm tired of everybody trying to be kumbayaing. I'm tired of y'all. I know y'all be trying to do YouTube for money. I don't need the money, bro. I do YouTube because I love to do video game shit. But I told y'all, stop. You have a lot of subscribers. But you know what y'all do? A lot of y'all sell your integrity for clicks. And I will never do that. I don't give a fuck about a click. You know what I care about? Every 2,253 motherfuckers on this channel that support me. Y'all matter. The chat matters. New people matters. This panel matters. But this is crazy. Y'all promoted for a whole year and a half that they could never say Call of Duty in Game Pass. And I asked which one of y'all read the documents? Lemon, I know this for a fact because such and such told me. I said, what did you read? Because when I read it, and there was a lot of documents, some shit I had to look up, get my lawyer friends to define certain phrases to me. I said, there's nowhere in there that says they can't advertise on Game Pass once they own this motherfucking company.
But you purchase
And-
it.
Right. You buy a used car, you got to pay off the old insurance? No, that's not your fucking problem. The title's in your name. Let's be real here. Some people just sell themselves for seller integrity. So, I'm saying this, man. I'm saying this. And I'm going to keep being lemon. I don't need friends. I need real people around me. People in the chat, I need real people around me. Bloody met me in real life. I'm a real dude. I do real shit. I got receipts on people. I do real shit. I don't like the fuck boy. Oh, I'm on your panel. Oh, yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. No, fuck that. You're not right. And this is what I read. And now look. Oh, now they're switching it. This is the narrative they switched to. Oh, they need to advertise for everything like that. No, bitch, they shouldn't. Because everything is not as big as Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
They should not. The Dungeons of Hindenburg, they should give the same budget to. What are we doing here? I just love being me, bro. Scrub, talk to me, man. A lot of our associates did this shit.
You don't want me to go first, but that's all right. I will.
No, I do.
First of all, listen. Most of the people who talk about what Call of Duty does and what it will do and what Microsoft does don't even play the dang game. First of all, Back knows I played the game. We played together. I played together with a lot of different people. If I don't play anything else, I play Call of Duty. All right. I know what the players use their money for. I know what they do with the season passes. I know what different modes are more popular than the other ones. So why would you spend 69 point whatever billion dollars on something and you can't even advertise and run? Because first of all, this is where everybody misses, where they go, well, no, they have a thing with PlayStation and they have a deal. Remember when this last Call of Duty was supposed to be a 2-year length? That was supposed to go for 2 whole years, the same Call of Duty. And then what did they have when they had that same Call of Duty? They end up deciding, you know what? Guess what? We're going to put out Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was not supposed to be a new game. Modern Warfare 3 was supposed to be an extension of the original game. They end up making a makeshift story, putting it together and putting a multiplayer together so they could have one more game under their belt so they could finish the contract with PlayStation. That's the whole reason why that 2-year Call of Duty got dropped and automatically you had Modern Warfare 3. So even before the people who were saying the stuff that they're saying now, you had plenty of time to go, oh, I'm wrong. They'll be able to announce it. Right now, after Modern Warfare 3 is over with, there is no PlayStation, no Sony exclusive deals. Like Phil said, the beta came out all together. Everybody had the chance to play the beta.
You want parity? You got it.
But guess what? For MW3, there were still some special skins that you could only get if you played with PlayStation. So why would you buy something that makes you this much amount of money and you can't advertise it on your own platform, especially on Game Pass? Because you put it on Game Pass is the main way you're going to get folks to your console. And the reason why they're going to get it to your console is not because you're going to move PlayStation people over from PlayStation to Xbox. That's not going to pull everybody over there. Because guess what? You got crossplay. With you having crossplay, you don't have to do that anymore. Hold on a second. See, y'all got me mad. Y'all know I play Call of Duty, but what is this? This is Call of Duty on PS4. When you had to have it on different consoles to play with your different friends. So I know.
Can I say something that you regurgitated that was amazing?
Yeah.
Why the fuck half you content creators talk about Call of Duty and you don't play it?
You do not play the game.
You know why? Because you want to be part of the conversation. Because me and this guy right here, we religious with the shit.
And
I'm religious with Halo.
I'm about to be messy too. Cause I'm not the greatest
Let's
Call of Duty
go.
player. I'm an old guy.
No,
So
you
my
are.
so
You and J Rock,
yeah.
we a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Put us on the same team,
So-
we ain't losing all night.
but you know, my reflexes ain't as fast as they were, but I can still put in work because I use this. I use this
Yeah.
more than I use
Yeah.
that. Even though I still have that.
You also use weapons. You don't use iron sights and aim down sights as fast. And you know how to put that reticle on that ass.
Most of the folks that you sit there, and then we gonna have a game night, or you're gonna say, "Ooh, I love watching such and such post that they put on Twitter and all this stuff. He is awesome. I played with some of these folks, and once you get and play a whole game, thank you, and they ain't what you think they are.
They ain't shit. Hit that.
So,
because listen, you watch me and Scrub. Yo, listen, me and Scrub go back and forth with highlights on Twitter. It's not to show each other up. It's to show, look what I did today to these motherfuckers.
And it's just to have fun. it's just fun.
Right.
Oh no!
Let Blake get that super chat. Let Blake get that super chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to that $2 super chat.
And I'm
DJ
gonna reply.
Burrows.
Yes, shout out to DJ Birdo Dos Loose News with that $2 super chat saying, "Angry Lemon, give these jokers the business."
Facts.
Pause.
And I don't care about your favorite YouTuber. I'm telling you. I had I don't want to mention my dudes' names, but I did before the show. I gave them the work. I gave them the work because they always over there. baby old bitch.
Oh.
Take that baby.
Hey, yo, pause.
And like Fark said, he said when we played together, my KD ratio is crazy. Whatever my KD ratio was, it was 10, 15 years ago. It was way higher than that. So yeah. So when you get older, you do have a drop off, but it's fine. But to sit here,
I don't get older. I level up.
Yeah. To sit
I
here.
level. No, Scrub. We don't get older. We level up.
Yeah. Gray hair comes with that leveling. There you go.
You goddamn right. Gray hair comes with sense, life experience, and game play murdering.
And when you talk, when you talk to these people, when you talk to them, you can sit there and know that they don't play Call of Duty, but it's the good thing to talk about because I can tell you, I even told Lemon knows this, how excited I was for Black Ops 6 just because during the beta, it played just like, now you want me to, Cold War. It played just like Cold War. When I played Cold War, I was beasting way better than I have the last 3 or 4 Call of Duties. So you're going to give me a game that plays just like it. It's made by
with
Treyarch.
With the Omni movement.
And you add the Omni movement.
Calm down, man.
It makes the game so good. Yeah, I'm preaching past the collection plate. So some of y'all people, I'm not saying don't listen to this person, don't listen to that person.
Put everybody, in the hat, motherfucker.
It's a big topic, so everybody has to talk about it. You got to talk about ABK because ABK is the big thing. But at the same time, when somebody's talking about this stuff, is it because they're speculating? Is it because they've talked to somebody? And you know what? I might have good information on the game and say, I talked to this person who knows this person, and has some information on it. And it's good to have information on stuff. But if you don't intricately know how a game is played, how it works, how the devs put it together, you just talking. And if I don't know anything else, I know about some Call of Duty. So
Uncle Scrub, can I say something? Oh, Uncle Len went to the bathroom. You know he got an old bladder and stuff. You know
he gotta go.
He bladder bad. He got leaky. He don't want to piss on himself. But let me say this for the record, Uncle Scrub. Guess what? When we play Call of Duty, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. They don't want that work. And I take on any challenges, anybody. You, look, man, my number pencil, I'm going to sharpen it. I teach you like we in jail in the yard. I'm poking suckers.
But if you knew the game, you would know. I called this the second they announced ABK. Let me tell you, a lot of folks will tell you. I went on several podcasts and said this game will never be exclusive to Xbox. I said this game.
Why would they?
Yeah, you're gonna lose
Why would they?
you're gonna lose the people. It's never gonna be exclusive. They're gonna have the marketing rights back. And I said once they have the marketing rights and it goes into Game Pass, it's over. And I specified too.
The bigger YouTubers said they're not allowed to say Game Pass and COD.
No, the bigger podcasters too said it'll never go into Game Pass, let alone advertise it. And I said it will. It will go to Game Pass. But there's the thing, because a lot of people thought that, well, we're going to try to get those PlayStation viewers. You don't have to. Crossplay keeps you from having to worry about it. Look at all the money you're going to make on both sides of the situation. On both sides of the situation. That's common sense right now. Keep it in Game Pass. Do like it does for every other game.
Nope.
Like every other game that's come out, Starfield, Forza Horizon 5, Forza Motorsport, everything comes out, Diablo. You get it in Game Pass and say, if you want it early or you want the deluxe edition, $30. Now look how much money Diablo made, and it was on every platform.
But hold on, Scrub. Let me be petty. You know, I love to talk wallet shit sometime.
Woo!
What version of Call of Duty you buy? Is it the Vault Edition or the $70 edition? What you buy?
I don't not buy the Vault Edition, but guess what? I got the $100 Vault Edition for $30 this year.
No, see, that's where I was going with it.
You think I wasn't going to do that? I can buy more skins. I can buy more season passes.
Right.
I can use that to buy more games on other stuff that I want to see.
I want you to help these niggas. And I usually don't drop the N-bomb, but I'm just saying, I want you to help these people. Because
everyone needs to calm down because shots are being fired. Hit the floor.
Drop them organs. I just want to say something for the Xbox community.
Yeah, it's a big topic. People are going to talk.
Xbox is winning in these streets because you know what they doing? They bought the ABK deal and they getting the bag they ain't never got before. They getting that 30% from PlayStation.
Skins.
They ain't never seen that before, right? And everything on top of that 30% of licensing their games on that platform.
And it's going on Samsungs. It's going on. It's going on Switches. It's going on PC.
I just bought me a 4K Fire Stick Max. They over there. You can sign into Shadowplay, the best streaming service on the planet, with your Game Pass or Xbox login. And play your games everywhere.
Arky, we not giving away any more prizes, so we glad you in the chat, but you're not gonna win nothing.
Shout out to my man Hoggy. He know that smoke. He know that smoke I gave away the other night. We just was talking about your ass. Not you though, bro. You know you just was laughing because you know I'm crazy. But I'm just saying.
Well, let me stop talking. Your
boy Len, keep it real. All I'm saying is, we got another super chat from DJ Burrows. Come on, let's go, bloody. Put that work in.
Shout out to DJ Birdo with that $2 super chat saying, "Take him to church, scrub. Preach, preach."
Facts. All I'm saying is, when I told you heifers that they would promote Game Pass on Call of Duty on Game Pass, I told you heifers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God is good, and the devil is a deceitful individual.
The devil is a lie.
He will take you to the depths of hell. He will make you not believe in Game Pass.
He will lead you
But
astray.
I'm gonna say this for the record. You see, we have a young individual. He takes this thing serious. And that boy Prometheus was on fire. Even though the disciples of Jesus was against him. They was against this boy. But he came out on top. And you know what? He had a dream. He had a dream that he was right at the motherfucker. And I told y'all.
Hold up, I haven't heard that scripture.
Game
One more time.
He had a dream like a motherfucker, and Game Passing God had a baby, and it's called success.
And that, children,
cha-ching.
is the sermon.
I told you.
I ain't been wrong about Call of
Xbox
Duty.
content creators.
I ain't been wrong about Call of
They
Duty.
not gonna buy anything that they cannot promote and put in Game Pass.
That's like that, man. It's just like that. This whole conversation is honestly stupid for anyone who thought, because that's like me going to the side of the New York's, like anywhere in Times Square, paying $500,000 to get an ad space and not utilizing it.
You got the Soul Train on deck.
It's like
We got the
honestly,
Game Pass S, Xbox Series S on deck. And we got the Pimp Mobile. You know we bring them hoes out. No Diddy. Free golfs with the league golfs.
Oh no.
I told y'all. And I love to be right.
No,
I'm
Diddy.
not my boy
Diddy.
King David. He's 98% right, but I'm 100% right because I told you. It just was
yeah,
gonna
I
happen.
want that baby oil. I'm good.
Why me, baby?
Nope.
If you could not
Anyway.
see this ahead of time, you
Catch
were
that man
not
in
paying
4K.
attention.
That's the one officer right there. Take him away.
Yo, listen, Hard Geek, man. I said I was gonna be petty. I'm petty as hell, but I was right. And boy, was I right.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
mean, let's be
You
honest.
finished Scrub? You finished Scrub? Because I'm going back from the dead. I'm gonna
I'm done.
let Bloody close it out.
I'm done. I talk too much. I could keep
No,
going
he
for a
was
while
killing
because
it.
that made me
Oh,
mad.
you're on a roll.
Mad.
You're right.
I can't stand it. But go ahead.
Oh man. No, I mean,
Yo, follow that up. Follow that up. Back.
good luck with that. Well, quite honestly, we were even talking about the other night. That I actually believe what everyone was saying. That,
Yeah. But
like,
you
okay,
didn't believe me. Wow.
hey, I like to wait and see approach myself.
And he's
Yeah.
my guy, and he didn't believe me.
Hey, sometimes
Guys,
I'm
bro.
wrong.
No. I'm not knocking you, but I'm saying like you my guy. You were supposed to believe me first, but you believe the other people. But it's okay.
But yeah, I'm sure happy that I was wrong.
Yeah. Facts.
Happy I only had to pay $30 for Vault Edition.
Shout out to that hype train. Get on board. All on board.
But yeah, I'm really excited, and it's gonna be great cross playing with everyone. Doesn't matter where you play. You can pay your $70 over on PlayStation, or you can pay your 30 over here.
I got my
That's it?
receipts for the folks who say I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I play on Xbox. I got this right here too. Okay.
Yeah, I got that on this too.
Yeah.
Okay, Bloody. Yeah, be petty.
It's honestly, it's one of those things. It's just like, if you're buying ownership of a company, you're gonna absolutely advertise in any way that you can. They're not saying that the game is not available on any other console. They've never made it even remotely close to saying, hey, this game is only on Xbox. No.
Yup.
Activision and Call of Duty has absolutely branded everything for every platform. They've had multiple Call of Duty. They just had Call of Duty Next to show off They literally just did that big beta. They did a
How
big.
many people sat and watched that? I watched every minute of it and the Warzone challenges
Yup.
and all of that
Yes.
afterwards.
And guess what? The only thing is that it's all just sponsored by Xbox, but they're not saying, hey, you can't play on PC, you can't play on PlayStation. No, they're like, hey, play wherever you want. Because you know why? They are the champions of crossplay because of the fact that that is the future. It doesn't matter which platform you play on. They're trying to make it to where everyone can play together. Every company is trying to now chase after crossplay because you know why? Sony got in trouble with their whole, hey, we're charging people more for crossplay and stuff like that, or charging the tax. And after everything that came out during this, they don't want to be caught like that anymore. They don't want to be caught like that anymore.
Okay.
But the thing is that they're saying you can play this game anywhere you want. If you want to save money for yourself, it is in this service. And we're going to make it a face of this service because it's a big name title that is coming out.
I might have to send my
name.
brother an invite. Hold on. Let me. I'm going to send you an email, Hoggy. You're going to pop in here with that fucking answer. We're going to get you a super chat, but I'm going to send you, if you can, let me know in the chat, can you join the show? Last 3-4 minutes. Right?
Yep. But it's one of those things that people just be.
Let me know if you could join.
People really just be stupid and not knowing what the hell they're talking about.
Let me know if you could join, Hoggy. Hit me in the chat because I want to address. I want you to address that super chat. Thank you for that gracious super chat.
He said, "Sure."
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Just
Hoggy,
because there's
Hoggy on the way.
Just because there's a topic out does not mean you have to expound on it like you know what's going on. You could easily say, you know what, I'm not a big fan of this game. I don't play it much. I can tell you what I think, and then we'll go from there. And folks will ride with you. I mean, there are some of these same folks who was talking about how Activision ABK and how Call of Duty was working. They were the same ones who were saying, hey, you got to check out this new game that I've been playing, Redfall, and all the different types I've been playing with and how it was this and it ran smooth and the fidelity was this and the AI was awesome. And then when everybody got the game, they were like, well, hell, who the hell were paying you or what were you taking when you played the game? Because everything you spouted off for your 30-minute video or this and that was not what we got in the game. So, you don't have to talk about everything. Step in, say what you got to say, and step out. And I just hate it. It's like I said, I play this game. This is like me being a PC guy, know everything about PCs, build PCs. I work in IT, and then somebody comes in who only plays console, and their best PC is a doggone tablet, and they're gonna try to tell me about how computers work. And that's what we got. A lot of people just talking because they think, well, I got my channel. This is the new news that came out, so I got to make a podcast about it. You don't have to make 5 podcasts in a week. You don't have to make a special edition podcast because some news came out. Talk about what you know, and people will rock with you and follow you because you earn trust. You earn validation by you saying what you know and what you feel, and the people rock with you and that stuff comes out. But when you're the person who has to make a bold prediction about everything, eventually when you're wrong all the time, you're going to start losing your fan base as far as trust. And when you lose the trust of the fan base, you start losing your fan base. What's up, Hargeet?
Yeah, Hargeet.
What's going on? How's it going, guys?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been ranting. Y'all know. I'm on this Irish whiskey. I've been having me some sips. So I'm talk. So go ahead.
As you should be.
There we go.
You muted, Lemon.
Hello, Hoggy, my brother.
Yo. What's going on?
You know, I was giving out lessons the other night with Colt, J. Fonz, statistically. You know how I do. Just wanted to bring it up live because people think I'll be lying. Let me address what you said.
Yep.
Shout out for the super chat. Bro, you always support. Marketing for COD and Game Pass was always okay from Xbox side. Activision won't be marketing, unfortunately. Not sure where the inconsistency is, basically, right?
Yeah.
Let me say this. Who's the mother company?
Well, and that's the part that annoyed me, right? But because I asked this is all firsthand for me. I actually asked them directly, like, what is going on here? And so it's all Xbox, right? Unfortunately, wherever Activision uses its marketing muscle, and Activision has a lot of good marketing muscle, they won't be putting out Game Pass. Like you had a thing with Phil and Sarah standing in front of a massive Black Ops 6 thing. And it's showing PS4 5.
I just posted that. Before you got here, I just posted that, right?
It's not showing Game Pass. And that, to me, that was what I asked. Is like, I want to see wherever this Call of Duty, you have Game Pass right next to it. And like, yeah, we can't do that. And I'm like, okay, well,
but no, but they can. They can.
Same with Starfield.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah.
This is my gripe, and this is what I said. What did I tell y'all? To my friends, to my people that I really fuck with. What did I tell y'all? Everybody said no, they can't do that. I said, yo, you just put it on the biggest streaming service, video service in the world, which is fucking YouTube. Rumble may dabble, right?
But what? Sorry.
YouTube is everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I saw? I drive the bus from New York City. They said Microsoft don't advertise. Now I know.
I think their marketing has gotten way better. Thank God.
It's yes. And I'm
Go
saying
into a computer store. It's on every computer that has Windows.
First of all,
computer
Game
screen.
Pass is sold with every fucking new handheld.
With every PC and laptop.
Everything.
You have it on
everything. Even the fucking bullshit ass Claw. Got yo, listen. What I'm saying is they're doing what they're supposed to. Advertising is just not promoting during the fucking Super Bowl like it used to be. $70 million for 30 seconds of a commercial. Microsoft is doing their due diligence, right? What I'm saying is, but we had our content friends. They're not allowed to say Call of Duty and Game Pass.
No, they are.
No, they are.
They are.
Activision may not do it, but it's not their.
That's it.
It's not their responsibility no more because remember, they was independent.
It's just like Bethesda saying you're going to get the top of the line on a PS5 Pro. It's the same thing.
But we have to understand Activision was a publisher like Microsoft is. They're a publisher. And now that they're purchased, fucking Activision don't control that shit no more. Bobby Kotick is bought out. He's out of here.
Thank God.
And we cannot act like they still are acting for themselves. Now you have a boss. You're not just Activision who can buy Infinity Ward. You can't just buy Bungie. It's not your job no more. You are now under the fucking umbrella of Microsoft. So
yeah, they still have their own marketing arm, though. No, unfortunately, that's the way it's been going. Even Bethesda still has their own marketing.
They need to keep their own marketing arm because they market well. They market well.
And I'm gonna say this too, and this is off topic. Anybody coming to this panel can no longer win. It happened again tonight, Hoggy. People gonna call me a fraud. Goddamn, Back from the Dead won one of those books, which I gotta ship them all 3 out.
It's a good thing to do because, like, it shouldn't be out. Right? It's for the viewers, right?
No.
It's for
First
the audience.
Of all, I bought your book. You my friend. I bought your book. I don't give a fuck about supporting you. But what I'm saying is, next time somebody on the show, I'm taking their name off the list because people gonna be like, "Yo, he's rigging this with his friends." Like, I was screaming when the wheel was going around. No,
come on the show, you win. Lemon Brown and other folks to come on the show.
I told you earlier, that's not the first show that's happened on.
No, it's not the first show. This is like the second.
Well, no, I've been on another show where it's happened to me. I've won being on the panel.
Yo, back next giveaway. You come on this show, bitch. I'm removing your name. I'm telling you now. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's my God. No, fuck that. Your name is coming off the list. Anyway,
Respin.
but continue, man. I just wanted to bring you in here because
Yeah, yeah.
People don't understand. Yo, listen, when you bought your house, you bought your truck. Even if it was used, right? And usually houses you used. It's not over new developments. Everything the old people did or the previous owner did does not fucking fall in your lap. This is a new situation. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
what's blocking them. I'm gonna guess it's contractual with Sony, but that's because I thought the whole thing was gonna be everywhere. Like everywhere you see Call of Duty, why aren't you seeing Game Pass? And they're like, well, yeah, we can't do that.
But hold
Like,
on.
okay.
How isn't it not everywhere? And they posted that video to YouTube, and we all retweeted. It went viral.
Go to the Activision channel instead of the Xbox channel.
Activision, but Activision. Listen to what I said to you. Activision was the mother company.
But
Now,
every
the
one of
mother-
those videos is also posted on the Activision channel, and it doesn't have any Xbox anything.
No.
Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna look at that. Now we have
Yeah.
a problem.
Unfortunately,
Now-
this is
now
what
we
they've
have a
been. There's a dichotomy, and if you go to like the Activision page for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, it doesn't mention Game Pass at all, except for one part in the hero bar of the front page.
Maybe
play with
that
Game
was
Pass.
part. Maybe that was part of the agreement, and people
And
took
it's
it out of
not.
aspect.
I don't think it's regulatory because regulators don't give a shit about any of that shit. I think this might have been Sony, or it's corporate Microsoft saying we need that money. You're not going to mention it from that.
Okay. Right.
That's a
right.
possibility.
See, that makes
Exactly.
more sense.
That's
what
what
you're
I
saying.
believe
right.
it is. I don't
It's
want
much
to.
more likely that.
I don't want to alienate anybody. So me as this game, when you go to the official Activision site, it's going to be like, hey, come play our game. But on the Xbox site, you're going to see Game Pass
exactly.
everywhere.
But hold on.
Exactly,
Are you
and that's
mad at-
totally
are
fair,
you
by
mad
the
at
way.
that? Are you mad at that?
No, because if they buy it on PlayStation, Microsoft still gets the money.
Microsoft wins.
If they play it on
Indiana
Nvidia,
Jones, right? Indiana Jones and Game Pass, right?
Right.
Let's just say
you play it
And
on
then you got people
Nvidia, you play it on that. Guess what? If you
Right.
play it on PlayStation, you might get more money because most folks, if they got it on Xbox, they can play it on Game Pass. So you'll get a
Right.
more acclimated money, accumulated money through the people who
Right.
get on PlayStation by the season passes, by all the skins, and they never jump to Xbox. You make more money off of them than the folks who are gonna play it in Game Pass. So no, I won't alienate
You know
those
why?
people.
You know why I don't buy games for PlayStation on PC? There's only one reason. Because whatever game I buy on PC that I already started on PlayStation, none of my saves cross over.
If I buy a game on PC, I'll never buy it on PlayStation. It's gonna be
No,
PC
but
only.
I'm saying like if I look, I don't double dip on Xbox first party because I have an Asus ROG Ally, has Game Pass, and everything crosses over. But if they
Game
do the
Pass
same thing
Ultimate,
on PC,
good,
right?
go.
If they do the same thing on PC for PlayStation, because this is my problem with PlayStation. God of War, I was fighting the Valkyries at PS4 Pro, right? I bought it for the VR, PS4 Pro. Wipe out certain games. And then when I bought a PS5, I had to start God of War all over again because the saves didn't cross over. So that's the only
Not
reason
bad,
I
right?
won't buy. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
You know, whatever I do in Starfield, motherfucker, I spark up my AliEx, I'm doing the same shit at work.
Yep.
And that's what matters. So they play anywhere. Like I just bought a new 4K Max Amazon stick. Right? Not really into playing games on it. I still bought the best version because, you know, I like the better things in life. I
If
work
you're gonna
hard, I
get it
play
right,
hard.
might as well get the best.
Right, I got it. Right.
Right?
And it's only $59.
I was about to say, I'm surprised you didn't get it on Nvidia.
No, but I don't have it in NVIDIA hardware no more. I only have the original portable, which is basically a Switch. Hold on.
Yeah, the Shield, whatever thing he was.
The Shield
Yeah.
portable. It's right here.
Yeah.
I keep
Yeah.
it. Yo, hold on. I keep that. Right? I keep it. What I'm saying is, we buy things we use. So I'm just saying, like, listen, man, people don't understand the type of people we are. We buy shit that we actually use. We are real gamers. So anyway, continue, Huggy. I'm sorry.
So yeah, and as far as like the no logos on the Activision side, I'd be petty as fuck. I would absolutely put it everywhere. I would say there'd be a Game Pass logo on when you bring that thing up on a PlayStation. I'd be that fucking petty. But I know they're not going to do that because they just want the customer. They want to get the 70%. I get it. I understand the
And they gonna
marketing
get
money.
that. They
I
gonna
get
get
it.
that. They gonna get that.
So they just want their 70%. I get it. And they're going to be putting it on Nintendo as well. I get it. Whatever. But it was me. I want to see Game Pass. Every time you boot that shit up, it says Xbox, Game Pass.
Xbox Game Studios,
Yep.
and then Game
Yep.
Pass.
You know what pissed them off? You know what pissed off Sony more than anything else? When MLB was like, "Yo, fuck that. We going to Game Pass." They've been on Game Pass 3 years in a row. The most successful. I've been buying this series since it's been on PlayStation only since day one, and the most successful version of the game
Was
has
the
been
last
on
2
fucking
years
Game Pass.
on Game
no,
Pass.
3 years.
Well, 3, yeah.
3. It's been on Game Pass. So I don't know when people be like, "Oh, Game Pass is eliminating gaming." I don't know what the fuck you talking about because that means Netflix is killing movies.
Doing pretty well.
Disney Plus is killing movies.
I mean, Diablo
Amazon
just made how
Prime
much?
is killing
Yo,
movies.
How much
Blockbuster,
did Diablo just make? Yeah.
The rental
Right,
stores, but
Like,
yeah.
yo, listen, man. Rental stores are dead. If you still got rental stores, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
You in the country.
Back?
No,
I'm
I'm-
country,
we-
but
I'm
you
talking
in the
about a lot.
country.
He
No, I'm
laughing.
talking about a long time ago when we
Yeah, a
had
long
rental
time
stores.
ago. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Netflix killed Blockbuster. That's what killed Blockbuster.
Yeah.
It wasn't Hollywood Video. It
They had
wasn't
a
a
chance to
challenge
buy it.
from the smaller
And they gave
people.
up.
Pull it back.
It's like,
We was on the last
Oh.
topic. That was 10
Okay.
minutes ago.
Nah, but you know that Hoggeet is here. He's a legend.
Yeah, I know, but you said
Oh.
last 4 or
Yo,
5 minutes, and then
yo,
it goes 30 minutes.
let
It happens every
hold
time.
on, Hold on. You know,
know,
it
right?
doesn't matter. You can tap out, bitch. Anyway,
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
God.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Hoggeet cursed for. I heard Hoggeet curse for the first time the other night.
Oh, really? I do it.
Yeah,
I
know,
missed
I've
that
never
thing.
heard
I
you
missed
curse.
that.
Yo, look, but this is what I said to Hoggeet. I said, "Oh shit, he cursed. He must be serious."
Them the kind of folks you gotta
Crazy.
watch out for.
Yeah. Listen, man. Shout out to Hoggeet, man. Yo, listen. Anybody else want to chime in with these topics, man? Oh, the last topic, bloody. Yo, Ghost of yo, say it. Ghost of what?
Ghost of Yote.
I don't give a fuck. That video was terrible. Anybody else disagree?
The reveal trailer.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm still excited. I don't care because I like Ghost of Tsushima
No,
so
the
much.
game is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
But the
right.
trailer was
The
not
trailer
good.
was lackluster, right? It did not tell me much about the protagonist or the antagonist. I don't know what the hell the
Yeah.
story is about. Like the first one was very easy. You could tell you're
Yes.
being attacked as an invader. You're gonna go after the invader. It was pretty simple, right? But I don't know what the heck's
Right.
going on here except that
I'll
you're
play
hunted
it
by
day one
rodents.
on PC.
Okay,
They basically used
that's what it's
Ghost
gonna be
of
for me as
Tsushima
well.
with some shitty fucking video.
And then
Like, I was
some
like-
of the graphics, you're like, dude, this is like a downgrade.
What
And
graphics?
if-
It was cutscenes. It was
I don't
terrible.
understand. Yeah, I'm like, what
It was
is
like
this?
a alpha preview.
And to be fair, I don't usually care about that stuff. It's Sony that's put this
Shit.
standard on themselves. So it's like, well, fine. If you want to be rated by this shit, then fine. I'll rate you by this shit. This does not meet your standard.
Yo,
I
he
heard
cursed
curse words.
twice today.
I heard
Yes.
curse
Yeah.
words.
Yes.
Do it again.
Yes, Huggy. Yes.
So I don't know. That was my takeaway from it. I'm still excited though. I so loved Ghost
I'm right
of
there with
Tsushima.
you.
I think it's my favorite PlayStation game.
Yes.
So I can't wait to play it. And like Scribner, I'm gonna play it on PC when it comes out. I don't have a PlayStation, so
Yeah, by the
Though-
time
though-
it comes
though I
out,
did
I'll have
snag
my
the,
PC built probably. Yeah.
I did
Yo,
snag the
Bat,
30th anniversary
Bat,
for reselling.
give me your opinion because you just smiling and cheesing and shit in the
I thought
background.
we went over this topic though.
No,
You
we went over this topic
We did.
before
we
when you
did.
stepped away
Yeah.
for a second.
You stepped
Oh
away.
yeah, I brought it up. I brought it up because of Huggy. My bad.
Yeah.
Plus, Huggy, he could be messy, man. Huggy could be messy.
Oh, I can be messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I know
can
you
be
guys
messy.
didn't like the whole 30th anniversary thing. I was one of the people who snagged it.
Oh no, it's not that.
I'm glad you
Why?
did. Because a lot
You
of
So I
don't
can
even
resell
like
it?
PlayStation.
Correct.
you
I'm gonna
did.
sell it.
Hey,
I mean,
look,
scalp it, right?
if you got
Are you gonna sell it for
one of
outrageous
them,
numbers?
hey Hargeet, if you got one of them
Yo,
edge
you gonna make a
controllers,
few
hit me up.
dollars?
So I got the Pro, I got the 30th Slim, I got the 30th Portal. So I got the whole thing, the whole gamut.
Yo,
'Cause the
listen,
Pro
listen.
controllers.
I
Oh,
just
I thought
wanted,
you were gonna
I
get the
just
controller,
wanted
too.
I just wanted the controller.
Yeah.
I just
And
wanted
my
a controller.
man, wise old gamer got it for
I like
me.
how we all just
I
wanted the
spent-
controller.
Yeah, because I have everything PlayStation. I bought the plates for $44, the PlayStation 1 plates, which I should have bought from 2-3 years ago when they made them. But I said, you know what? I just want the controller to match because I'm not buying the DualSense Edge 2 or 1, and I don't need 2 of them. I play by myself.
I just want the controller to
only
go with
bought
my PC when I build it.
No, I really,
there you
I
go.
really bought the DualSense Edge controller, right, to play Helldivers, right? Because I don't really play first person over there, so I said,
Yeah.
yo, I need the hairpin triggers. Let me buy it. That was a fucking waste.
I can't wait till my new
There's
Elite
better
controller
third-party
comes in.
controllers if you
Ooh,
really want
it's
to get
gonna be
one.
good.
No, but Scuff don't work with everything.
Yeah, there's other ones that are
It'll
out there
connect
as
to
well.
your PC though. That's you need to PC and your
And your
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you won't get all the features, right? So you won't get all the features. But if you want to use it on
that's why
PlayStation,
I
and you
bought,
can get
that's why I
staggered
bought the
sticks instead
DualSense
of
Edge. That's
symmetric.
why I bought the DualSense
Yeah,
Edge because
yeah.
I didn't
I
want
like the
to be
staggered sticks.
limited.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, we got to get out of here. Yo, listen, I invited you to the show last week, Hoggy, and you ain't even answer my email. That's
Oh
terrible.
shit! Yeah, I think I was on somebody else's already.
Yeah, no, you was
Was
at
that
the time I
Thursday?
said. No, it was a Friday. No, it was Thursday, and I
It
said
was
when
Thursday,
you done,
right? Yeah, I think
If you
it was already
done-
booked with what's his
Yeah,
name.
because I was playing a
Simon.
gig. I was playing the drums at the
My
time.
bad.
I missed it.
I was no, it's not your bad. It was a pop up. I just try to reach out to people I respect. So anyway, listen, man. First of all, we gonna go to our guests. Yo, listen, man. Shout out to your wife.
Yeah, she was cracking up when you guys were going off. Well, she got home
Yeah.
about an hour ago. I
Yeah,
just
this
hear
dude
her.
is
I'm
awesome.
like,
I heard a
man.
laugh. I heard a
Yeah.
laugh in the background.
So back. Where can they find you, man? And what you looking forward to coming to these next few months? You know, we jumping into the holiday season. What are you looking forward to gaming? And shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. Facts. Go ahead.
yeah,
Back.
you can find me at Back from the Dead 1 on basically anywhere. Back from Dead 1 on Xbox, PlayStation. Not that I'm on there that much. PC even. But yeah, I'm obviously looking forward to Black Ops 6. Even next week alone, there's going to be new content added to Disney Dreamlight Valley. You got Vessel of Hatred coming out soon.
Yep.
New season of Destiny 2 starts on Tuesday. So I'm trying to finish up with the only few days left to finish the current season. But yeah, there's a lot of great things to look forward to, and most of all, just hanging out with the community and enjoying all of it together.
All right. Yo, shout out to my boy Flip that pull up in the chat, man. You know I support you all day. Beam me up, Scotty. That's a Star Trek joke. He know what it is. Shout out to the chat, man. Hog Geek, man, your book, man. I read it.
You read it?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Come on, man. The fuck you talking about? I supported you,
Because
motherfucker.
dude, like so many people have bought it and never read it, and I'm like,
No.
review.
No.
Like, is anybody telling me
first
what?
of all,
Is it any good?
First of all, it did the Star Trek Mass Effect life for me.
Awesome.
You definitely, you maybe you need to do some short stories on YouTube or something because that book was good, bro.
Oh, okay,
And,
thanks. Awesome.
No, it was good. It was listen, man. You know, I bought it day one. I see, fuck that, I'll geek. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Argeet, if you need someone who'll read it, like do audio, I was like, hit me up. I'll do it gladly.
then buy the
Yeah.
book, bitch.
I did actually. I was like, it's on its way.
I need you to
Nice.
BTB it. Buy the book, BB, nigga. Bitch. Buy the book, bitch. Like, come on, man. Buy the book.
Yeah.
It's good. No, on some real shit. No clowning. That book was good, bro.
Nice.
And the
nice.
story drew me in, and it kept me there.
Awesome.
So but you know what's crazy? I ain't read a book in a long time.
so it worked. Thank God. Yeah, it was
Right,
really
because
supposed to be a
I
Mass
haven't
Effect
read a
story.
book.
It was supposed to be that.
No,
And I have a very
that's
strong
what
Star
it
Trek
gave
background
me.
too.
Right. You see, I
see all
referenced
that.
both of those, and that's
No, bro, I
Yo,
already beat
listen.
you to it. I already got first dibs.
So, Infinite Umbra, shout out to you, bro. Yo, listen, I pull up. You're gonna stop making your podcast close to the Dragons Den because I wanted to stay there longer, but I had to leave. I gotta be the host. So listen, man, move your shit up an hour, motherfucker, so I can stay there for a little bit longer. Anyway, Bloody, where can they find you, bro? You know I love you to death.
Mm-hmm.
Where can they find you?
Yeah, you already know what it is. I'm your boy Bloody Nux. You can find me all over on all platforms at BLOODIEK.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yes, it is. But also, guys, I was like, you can find me on all the platforms. I do stream here on YouTube as well, and working on bringing back my show. You can also find me over on Twitch. I stream four to 5 times a week. And next weekend, of course, y'all already know that I've been hyped for Metaphor ReFantasio. It's your boy's birthday next week. I was like, so I will be doing a 12-hour.
You're gonna be 23.
Stream. Yes, I am. Anyway,
That's crazy.
I was like, I'll be doing a big birthday thing for that here. So if y'all want to come out, check out the game, and also just celebrate with me, I was like, I'll be doing that Friday, starting around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, going all night and all day. So come on through and show your boy some love. Other than that, y'all know y'all can just find me here every Saturday, and
every Saturday when his girl tell him, we're not coming tonight. He was like, Lemon, I'm not coming tonight.
Except next Saturday, because your boy's got plans.
You not here next Saturday either?
No, because, again, it's my birthday, god damn it.
I'm going to have to, yo, your birthday is Monday.
Yes, and I'm going to be doing something for my birthday on Saturday. At least I'm telling you a week ahead of time.
But remind me, please. I might have to get Sir X-Men on here. Oh, shit. Shout out to Sir X-Men.
He doesn't want to call the geriatric home.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, man. Shout out to you, Bloody, man. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I forgot the cupcake. Mm-hmm. But I'll be busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It is.
So, yo, Scrub, man, talk to me. When you're not saving lives
or stealing wives,
he's here with us.
Oh, I'm doing this right here. I got my drumsticks. I'm out doing that.
You definitely play that band.
Oh yeah.
Talk to me, Scrub.
Yeah. Y'all can check me out at Scrub Nurse 3 on Twitter. So come on, check me out.
What's your Twitch? What's your Twitch when you putting that work in? Yeah.
On my Twitch, that's Scrub_Nurse. So I'm gonna let y'all know now. The way my call schedule is going, I'm going to have to work that first weekend of COD, but guess what? I'm going to be off for that Friday, October 25th when it drops. I'm off work. And then that Monday, after that weekend, I'm off too. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see me to stream on Twitch. Also, I have my TikTok.
Said I'm a weekend warrior.
Yeah. On my TikTok, if y'all want to check it out, I started TikTok, so that's at @ScrubNurse_. Okay, y'all check it. This is my last one. I just dropped, got 1,500 views all of a sudden. I don't know where it came from.
We capping in here.
I don't know where it came from. So let's build that up. Cause if we get that to 1,000, then I can start streaming on there as well. So I'm glad y'all coming out. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna play X Defiant until it wear out, and then we're gonna be on this COD. So.
So he
Shout
says
out
he's
to the
gonna
replay
be
game.
playing X Defiant for at least one more week, and then it's done.
I give him a couple days.
I say 2 weeks after Call of Duty comes out, then it's done.
No, shit.
More like 2 weeks before.
Like officially. No.
Okay.
Like officially done.
Hoggetris.
Stop diddling it. Come on.
Your name is Hoggetris because you like Prometheus. We are gods. Talk to me, bro. Where can they find you? And always a pleasure for you to be in, man. Love you to death, bro.
Yeah. So you can subscribe to my channel, HuggyChani1 on YouTube. You can also pick up the book if you really want to check it out. It's at shop.chani.us.
Oh, we're going to slow that down. You don't do social media, but you have a channel?
Yeah. I throw up videos every now and then.
It can't grow if you don't do social media.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Join
That's why he
us.
shows up on everyone's podcast.
No. Listen, you don't know where this is going, bloody. Twitter, join us.
No.
Yo, listen, I told you, just follow the
Probably
people
half your person if you're not
fuck
on
with.
Twitter.
Yo, listen, Hoggeet is a fucking podcast legendary individual. How the fuck you not on Twitter? You don't gotta, listen, somebody piss you off on Twitter? Yo, my block button is undefeated. I will block the shit out you if you weirdos. But, I told you, come on, Hoggeet, just one, I'm begging you, just one social media platform. Just go to Twitter.
I'm on one social media platform, which is Discord. I suppose
No, but
YouTube
Discord
technically
is
counts
shitty,
too, right?
man. Discord is crappy. It's not like for the public. It's just for channels. Like if you have a channel, I started a Discord channel. Even King said, "Yo, Lemon, I started a Discord channel." I said, "I don't care. I don't use it. I don't care. I don't use it. I don't fuck Discord." But I do everything else with. I don't do Snapchat either, but I do everything else. Fuck Discord. But anyway, Hoggeet, man, join us.
One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Hey,
You're all fuzzy there. There you go.
One of us.
You could have shot
I've
that
been begging this
Johnny.us.
dude to do it.
You can pick up the book, and there's merch there. This ship is from the game, so it's the game. The book, because it was supposed to be a game, it's called the Starship Crentis. Anyway, so there's merch there that has the
Excellent
ship.
book. Excellent book.
And so yeah, check that out. And if you want a signed copy, you can also get one from there. But either way, and yeah, I'll be on with Web Dave tomorrow at 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time.
Yes,
So-
sir.
cool.
Shout out to
That'll be
Web
good.
Dave, man.
Yes.
I
It's
got
a great show.
on his ass though. I said the only way I get you in my chat, I gotta invite Paris Vicious here, motherfucker. He said, "Yo, no limit." I see. I've been on your show. Don't do that. He was like, "You." I said, "Nah, don't do that." Shout out to Web Dave, man. Cool
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Cool,
Great guy.
cool dude.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Lemon, when we doing
Listen,
Space Marines?
Oh yeah, that's a great game, right?
Okay, you know when you try to put me on Gaming Blast.
That ain't right.
I love it. No. I love it though. But I work 5 times more hours than you do. So the next time I could do it is next weekend. But you know what I'm doing? I'm doing a fight night. Or an Astrobot night. Or a ROG Ally night. ROG Ally X night. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I still haven't
The
got
Ram
Space
God is
Marines
not
yet.
pleased, all right? The Ram God is not pleased.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm about to start working less after December. Remember, I just went back to work, so I got to get the bread. So, after December, I will take less days off of working, but I will put more into gaming. I was off 3 years, bro.
He
know
said
what
he
I'm
gone
saying?
till
Anyway.
November. You tell my
Right,
baby, I'll
right.
be gone till November.
Yep.
Right. So, I'm working, but don't put me on Front Street, motherfucker. Don't do that. But, yeah, listen, man. Yo, shout out to the chat. Y'all been amazing tonight.
You jumped in late. You have fun.
Yo, listen, shout out to the chat, shout out to Hoggeet, shout out to back from the day. You've been an excellent guest.
Yes,
what's
sir.
crazy? You know what's crazy back?
Yeah, what's up?
When I first met you, when you used to talk, it was like listening to The Matrix in like book form. You was talking in slow motion. Right?
It sound any better
And
now?
No. But when you came in here tonight, you had that goddamn, I got that energy. Where we at? So shout out to my man back from the dead. Cause I just be like, yo, this dude has so much information, but he'd be like, yeah, I thought the game was good. I had a great time with it. Now, back could show his emotions. Goldie must have put the battery in your back. Shout out to my sister Goldie.
Blondie.
You know what I'm saying?
Blondie.
Oh, I
Blondie.
said Goldie. Well, her hair was golden, but her nickname is Blondie. That's a fact. But yeah, shout out to Blondie. Yeah, she probably helped you along a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a wife the credit. We're gonna get a wife the credit. But
You can give
when
her
I
most
first
of the
pop-
credit. That right.
Yeah, because when he podcasted with me, I said, yo, dude, you mad? He was like, no, Lemon. I'm very happy. I was like, okay. you know, everybody crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you back, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to you and the fam. Hopefully you pull up the packs.
Yep, hopefully we can make it.
And you know, there's no reason that Hawk Heat can't be there because he lives there.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And we trying to get Scrub there. Bloody been there. So
Yeah,
you know,
I'm try. That's the plan.
yeah, that's the plan, man. So we out. Another great Saturday. Another great gaming topics. Hoggeat pulled up late. Appreciate you. Not late because you wasn't involved in it, but you know I always gotta send the invite. Like, yo, get my brother in here. He definitely a bonus. But I love all y'all, man. People in the chat, y'all been amazing. We had over 200 people across 4 platforms. Whew. Whew. I respect that.
Thank you.
Anybody else got something to say?
I might have to jump on this game now. I don't know. We'll see.
We out. See y'all next week. You heard?
Peace.
Enjoy it. Yo, I would say the winner, good luck. Goddamn. Yeah. No more friends. No more friends. I'm going to be banned. They're going to be like, he's rigging this shit because Hoggy won last time and he was on the show. I said, oh, shit.
Always take out mine before you stop that.
What'd you say?
So at least I got mine before you stopped it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it no more. Anybody else come on the show, you're eliminated from you eliminated for the winnings, I swear to God. They're gonna take he's rigging this. All his guests get the goddamn gifts.
Well, I'm going to take
So
off
listen,
next week and be in the chat. Maybe I can win.
Yeah, you do that. Even though I want you here, but you do that. All right, people, we done. Yo, thank y'all, panel, man. Without y'all, I couldn't do this by myself. I appreciate y'all. I love all y'all. No matter how many jokes I crack, I appreciate y'all. Chat, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the super chats, man. Let's keep it pushing, man. Like and subscribe. We need that. Keep that momentum going, man. And we're a small channel, and we try to do big things. Let's go! Game Pass. Get your asses out of here, man. Peace.